I just heard about this. I just heard about it through the grapevine.
just heard
Through the
about
grapevine. Through the grapevine, not the old people like to say.
Why am I choking?
Through the grapevine, Melanin. Through the
I'm
grapevine.
like you. I heard about it. I never actually seen it.
Diabolical.
But you just take it off because it. I heard it don't feel as good inside of the condom. I don't know because I've never been with a woman without a condom. So therefore, but for those of you who have, I don't even know how I got my child. That was the weirdest thing, immaculate conception. But
women, this is how you stay in your place and mind your business when it ain't got shit to do with you. You just a fly on the wall, ladies. Pay attention.
So what happened? So that's what it is. So they were, but I gotta ask you a question, Melanie. If a guy were to stealth you, so you thought he thought he had his jacket on, and he took it off, and he finished inside of you, and some like a month and a half later, you was like, my period ain't came, I'm freaking pregnant, and I know I've only been with you, and you found out he stealthed you, what would you do? Now that you're pregnant, what would you do?
Okay. Okay, first of all, I want to say I don't know how we finished and you didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know if I was able to, respond to the scenario, but I don't understand how this ever happens and you don't feel the difference. If I found out a whole month later.
Yeah, because you thinking I had it on. And so now your period ain't came. You're like, what the hell? And then
Jimmy E. Johnson, hi Tommy, time to turn the fuck up. Thank you, Jimmy, for putting color in the chat, y'all. Make sure we light it up over there. But okay, so to just go with the scenario, okay, so I didn't feel it, I didn't know. A month later, I'm pregnant. Okay, can you give me some more? Is this my boyfriend, not boyfriend, random night? What?
Yeah, let's say I'm your boyfriend, because I think that's where they were going. They were saying guys sometimes try to trap women. So I'm your boyfriend, and we had been, I guess, always strapped up. But I was like, you put your hair down, and I'm tired of all these niggas in your DM after the Tuesday turn up show. So I'm gonna make it to where they know I exist. So I'm gonna try to put a little fella in you. And so I do this, and now you realize I'm doing this because you didn't want, you thought we were just together, but you had already told me, hey, I don't want no kid right now. I put one in you, boom, you're pregnant. What happens?
How long have we been together?
Let's say enough to where we're like really a serious couple. The only reason you don't want to have a kid right now is because you're saying, we're not financially stable, and we've only been together for like a year, and you're just not ready to have a kid yet.
Shit. I'm keeping it, and we going down to the courthouse.
Okay, so would you be mad at me though?
Yes, but I mean, I've been with you for a year. So, I mean, I would want to understand why you felt like you needed to invade my privacy like that. Like, I would want to understand why you felt like you needed to snake me.
Because I wanted to invade. I wanted to be a womb raider.
Well, that's fine. You want to be a husband then too.
Yeah, so I'm saying, okay. Now, let's say it was the first time we'd ever been together. You was just a random night. You was like, I get to him. And you said, make sure you strap up because I'm not on birth control. And I was like, yeah, girl, I ain't trying to get no baby. So I make sure I said, turn around, let me hit it from the back. I hit it from the back. I do that long stroke, slip it right on off. Don't you laugh, CJ. Do not tell on yourself.
That's charging.
And I slide it right back in. And I slide it right back in. What do you do a month later when you realize, oh my God, he got me? What do you do?
There's no fucking month later, but I'm getting an abortion, and that sounds like charges.
Yes. So, but I'm arguing with these women, and these women were swearing up and down they had been stealth, and that's how and that's how they ended up with their child.
English whooped your ass today?
He almost, he got
English is I knew it was. Listen, English hit me in the face. I didn't go down. I stood up. That's all you got to do. Stand up. Yeah, fight back. He going.
That's a new word. That's a new word. Stealth is.
But I want to. So I'm with you. But those women, and if y'all didn't see it, y'all can go to Fight Club and watch it. Those women kept trying to not only tell me that they have a child because they were stealth. These are the same women that were arguing for feminism and women's rights and abortions. So how did you end up finding out you're pregnant, keeping it, and not taking him to jail?
Yeah, no, you wanted raw dick. I'm sorry. But it just sounds better. It sounds better that way, because if you say it the other way, you might get called a hoe or unladylike, and women cannot stand accountability. So it's better to make you be the problem in every scenario. Even when I was fucking wrong, I probably never had a condom. I just got to tell you it started with a condom, because you can't know that I like raw dick. Like, so yeah,
That's exactly how it goes, really.
yeah.
See, and that dude tried to ask me this morning why I trust melanin. Because melanin say shit like that even men can't say sometimes. Because she said what you never hear a woman say. She said, these women are lying, tell y'all that they were wearing a condom with a dude when they never wore one since they met him.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is for me to tell people they don't believe him? Like, you meet a motherfucker. I've had a girl tell a girl I want to wear a condom, and she got mad at me because she said, I ain't got nothing.
Well, they say they're allergic to it. A lot of chicks say I'm allergic to that. What? How are you allergic to condoms?
Just like they're allergic to accountability.
The question is, did it work? When they told you they're allergic to condoms, what was your next move, Corey?
Ooh.
My next move?
No.
Oh, Tommy.
No. I'm dead serious. No, I couldn't do it. No, what you mean you're allergic to condoms? I mean, you must got some super fragilistic shit or something. I don't know. I'm not dealing with that. Now, am I gonna sit there and say I've always used a condom? No, I'm not gonna sit there and say that one. But when she say she's allergic to condoms, it's weird to me. I'm like, I don't know. Even though you get in the heat in the moment, and you dick rock hard, and you like, hey, I got to do something, but you like, nah, it just don't seem right. Like, the chick that says that, it don't seem right to me.
Corey, a girl told me she was allergic to condoms. I said, great, me too. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ladies, once again, disclaimer.
Preach it to the choir,
baby.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to read this contract because I don't think I signed up for this shit. Hell no. He said,
the voices
great.
and opinions of the people on the panel do not directly affect Tommy and his point of view.
Oh my God. He said, great.
Great, me too. He said, dive in.
You too.
Hey, can y'all, okay, so since we're here, can we talk from the point of view of the mental chaos after you make that lustful decision?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
I was keying too hard for me. Let's come back down to reality.
Yeah. I had a mental chaos that comes behind that. When you don't use a condom, you nervous than the motherfucker. I can tell you the truth. You are nervous than the motherfucker. You're like, God
Let
damn.
me tell you something. Sometimes your penis start burning for no reason.
Oh God.
What?
You start imagining stuff. You'll be like, maybe I got something. You got to go get checked out. Feel me?
I'm looking at this shit. It does not say this anywhere on this thing. I didn't sign up for this. What the fuck? Oh,
it's a mental thing.
Yeah, but elaborate on what that feels like, the aftermath.
ooh.
You're just so nervous. You're just nervous. You're just like, man, maybe I should go get checked out. Especially depending on the number of times you do it. You have a wild week, couple weeks.
Week?
Like, you know what?
He did it for a week.
You know what? I need to go to a doctor.
CJ, what the fuck? Dude, it's the hell.
CJ out here hot dicking and shit. God damn, boy.
He said, "I got this feeling."
You know what?
He never clarified.
I'm just gonna camp down for a little while.
Get back here.
You can't leave now. No, he said a week. Jeez.
Okay, so never mind. I hate personal stuff. But when you said a week, I'm trying to figure out how many was in the week. But like, you don't have to answer though.
I'm with you. Let's get to the bottom of this.
I like to give people choices.
Yes, if we're here, let's go all the way in, like you did for that week.
Like I plead the fifth.
No, you can't bring this up and then plead the fifth, Mr. Fauci.
Tommy, while he's pleading, take a shot. DB
Hey.
Loke Soldier.
Let's
Just
go.
do a $50 ball with the salute. Thank you for putting some color over there in the chat on
Oh my
Rumble.
God, I needed it too. So y'all didn't know, see, Melanin offered me a shot beforehand. She was like, you might need it because of the shit I've been through. And if y'all haven't been over to Fight Club, which again is 85% off, and I'd like to see 10 of y'all go and join Fight Club right now. If you don't know what Fight Club is, it's onlyfans.com/Tommy Sotomayor. Take your bitch ass over there to Fight Club, and you can see me arguing with these women about the topic that we are talking about right now, which is stealthing. And if y'all have never heard of it, it's supposedly when a guy just takes off a condom while he's in the middle of having sex. First off, just like Melanin said, Melanin, if a guy does that to you, what's that called? If he stealths you, what is that? What do women need to know that is when the guy did it to him? Starts with a C and sounds like rhyme.
A crime.
Yes.
Okay.
But
I was going.
But the question,
What,
Yeah,
now,
that's no, literally, that's the crime.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
I was about to say because I'm going for that one. That's what that is. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's
but the question is, what crime is it? What crime is it?
No,
I understand.
It's with the R word. I know y'all don't.
Okay, yeah. We I know what you're saying, but is it really when it's consensual though? It's not consensual with unprotected sex.
Consensual with protection.
Thank you.
We're not going to leave that out of there unless I tell you to pull it off or snatch it off. You are out of order.
Yep. It is literally the R word, bro.
The baby, the surgery, the after pills, invasive. It's a fight. I'm calling my daddy.
And cause think about it. If she thinks y'all were protected, probably for a good 6 weeks, she's not going to get any kind of test to see if she's pregnant because she knew she was protected. She has no urgency to go do this. So now if she finds out you got her pregnant or you gave her something, she behind the 8 ball, especially if she's pregnant. Because what if she doesn't believe in abortion? You just forced her to have to now make that thought. Nigga, you need to be in jail. I'm agreeing to that. You need to be in jail.
Non-con Science 24. Thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Salute to the Tuesday turn up.
How y'all fellas feel about CJ's burning penis? I'm sorry, CJ. I didn't.
It's not burning. It's not burning, ladies.
Oh, okay. He said, okay, it's not. He got that Price Fister penis. It's just dripping.
It's not dripping either.
I feel like this is a conversation for the fellas. Should I calm down?
No, we need to warm it up here because it was women getting mad at me because I said simply, and I want to know all y'all's opinion on this. I said, if y'all women are sitting here claiming y'all have children, because that's what happened. Again, if you haven't seen the conversation, go over to Fight Club. It's the craziest conversation I'm having with these women. And they call me all kinds of names. But all I said was simply, there's no way in 2026 or in this fucking last 50 years that a woman had a man stealth them, had the child, and is here complaining about I was stealth, but isn't telling us his name because they kept saying, and when we filed the paperwork with the police, they did nothing. Hold on a minute. These same women were in the same comment section calling me all kind of pedophiles and names like this. So how come you can't name the dude who did this to you? How come you can't show us the paperwork that you went to the police. If the police didn't do anything to him, the one thing we know is social media will go after a nigga if you can show them. And instead of them showing me the paperwork, because all I did was challenge them, and I'm gonna go to you first, Melanin. I challenged them. I said, if what y'all are saying is true, show the paperwork. Say his name. And instead of doing that, they told me it's obvious that he's probably done it to someone too. That's why he's taking up for them. Would you think I was wrong for saying, if y'all saying this happened, we need to go after that guy that did it?
No, there's nothing wrong with you saying that. And in a world where women always crying wolf, ain't never got no proof for shit, ain't nothing wrong with you asking for verification. And we all know that the first thing women love to do is go tell on a man. So you're proving that you're lying, because I'm telling first, last name, and changing your picture to my picture so everybody on the panel can see who the fuck you is, so we can tear your ass up online. And we know what women do. So bullshit.
She said she changed her profile picture to you.
It might be your mommy and your granny too. Okay.
The thing is, though, I don't even think women really are against these people. They just use it as terms to shame men that don't agree with what they're saying. So I think you said this earlier, Tommy, that women aren't using these, ain't going out getting the real child abusers and people that like doing these things, rapists or whatever. Mm-hmm. They just using it to shame men. So I don't see I don't understand what's happening.
Listen, one of the worst parts about it is, I'm gonna go to you, Brian, next, is that they're using it to, like she said, be a victim. And we know for a fact, if they really were victims of something, they call that nigga name out quick. Am I lying, Brian?
That's it right there, Doc. If it was something where they had real evidence and could call these niggas, they had a website just talking about ain't shit niggas that they felt you shouldn't date. If they could,
don't date him, dog, is what it was. Don't date him.
Don't date him, girl. Yeah.
And what's the
T app?
And the T app.
If they could do that about just people that they are dating, I mean, this would just be an endless thing of just people being outed and men being outed with this. So I'm calling bullshit. That's something that where it may have. I'm not saying that it's never happened, but if it was a thing, they would definitely have all the men out on Front Street with that without a second thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ricardo, go ahead and give. I'm sorry, Ricardo. Go ahead and give your thoughts, and then Napoleon at the bottom.
Terrible. No, if you're going to do it with the condom, you got to keep it on. All that taking off and stuff like that. CJ, you burning? Nah, you can't do that, man. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. Hello, Pam.
We can hear you, but we can hear you, but we mad because ain't nothing wrong with starting with it on and then just taking it off. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like the McDLT. You keep the hot side hot and the cool side cool. Now,
sometimes she asked to take it off, my brother. Sometimes she like, take it off.
Right. I had a girl tell me, take it off. Take it off.
Say no mas, baby. Say no mas. You have to say.
I said, I never thought you'd ask. What took you so long?
That's the only time you get to take it off is when we ask.
Yes. And it's coming off. I ain't never said no.
Never. In the beginning. Nah.
No, still didn't.
Ricardo, did you land so Napoleon can get up in here?
I'm just saying, you got to keep it on. I mean, if you're going to keep it on, keep it on. If you're going to not wear it, don't wear it. That's all to it. That's my theory.
Go ahead, Napoleon.
Well, I'm about to tell you now, this is going to sound odd as hell because I kept it on for a very long time. And I'm talking about decades until I was ready to pop out a bunch of big head Jenkins kids. Now, I don't understand what kind of man would do this in the first place. I couldn't imagine a black man doing it, especially all the kind of shit you can get into. But who in the hell would take it off? But the thing is, even if they did, how the hell are you going to prove it? How you can prove it didn't slip off? How you can prove it didn't bust? How to tell that? I mean, there's no way to prove any of this. So them getting in an argument with Tommy about it makes no damn sense to me at all. Other than that, they just never heard of a damn condom, never used one, never bought one, never demanded a man put one on. I think that's more logical than somebody actually stealthing someone.
Well, here's how I look at it. I said, listen, when you say who would do it, especially a black man, I don't know if you know anything about Tony. But their first hit was "It Feels Good."
Oh, I
No,
used to
when
love
I'm
some Tony
all
Tony
inside, it feels good. Everybody knows that if you put a raincoat on, the reason you wear a raincoat is because you don't want to get wet. But what if you want to just go out there and be like, singing in the rain?
Thank you. I want to be as wet as possible.
Singing in the rain.
Well, you know, brothers got trust issues now.
Wet me, baby.
That's one of the reasons why I got married. Cause I
CJ, we ain't nobody gonna talk to us no more, CJ, after the night. They gonna swear up and down we are Johnny Storm and fucking Luke Kang. We are
DJ crying in the rain.
Making the rain.
that's definitely why I got married. Cause I was like Jake. I was like Jake. I like to get wet. I'm like Jake for training day, baby. I like
yes.
Well, I tell you, hey, I got a lot of trust issues after all my time working for Hooters. That developed a hell of a lot of trust issues.
First off, Mr. Jenkins is a better man than me and CJ. First off, I'm gonna let y'all know that me and CJ are fucking degenerates. Mr. Jenkins did it right. He said he waited till he was ready to have some children.
No, I said Big Head Jenkins kids.
Yeah. Well, those are yours, aren't they?
Yeah, they're mine.
Who kids are they?
I'm about to say,
No, you have to specify. You got to be specific.
Yeah, you want to have some. So your kids came out with that cranium you got there, Napoleon.
Yeah. You can ask my wife.
Your wife was hoping.
The big teeth.
Hey, his wife was hoping for some breech babies. Can they feet come out first?
Oh goodness, yeah. No, sideways. That's what it was. Didn't even cry at all.
But so you're saying, like, and just to finish off to let you land, when these women were getting mad at me, what do you think is the reason why they were that mad? Like, because I'm telling y'all, if y'all go to Fight Club, y'all see they were cussing me out for actually suggesting that I don't believe they had a baby by a guy who trapped them.
Oh, shame. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I'm gonna get angry till you believe it, or till you really don't want to argue with me anymore. It's just a shaming thing. It's just a manipulation tactic. I'm gonna just screen you down. Either I'm gonna screen. You know what they say? They make you rage quit. It's to make you rage quit, or to yeah.
Yeah, then the woman sent me a message after I left, because I only left because it was time for me to start my show. The woman whose show I was on, this is the message she sent me. This is fucking crazy. And this is what make you want to slap a bitch in the face. She said, just slap a bitch in the face. This is what makes you want to do it. She said, "Why did you run?" This is why when I see all them videos and bitches crying and shit when niggas are shooting and stabbing, now y'all was tough as fuck on the internet. Why you ain't tough now? I ran? Nigga, Iraq.
I racked up. Yo, Tommy, them chicks on Fight Club, I used to argue with them all the time. So I don't know. I don't know you're like how many times you encountered them, but I'm not surprised at all the way you describe them. Because those chicks, I don't even need to see what the chicks look like. I already know. I agree with you, because any woman who's arguing with dudes at 4 a.m. on Fight Club, she doesn't look good enough for a dude to even, for the thought of trapping her to even cross his mind.
Well, first off, you might be mistaken Fight Club with the wrong Fight Club. It's different Fight Clubs, so we got to make sure we understand.
Okay, so you're not talking about Anton's. You're talking about a whole different one.
No, I'm talking about onlyfans.com/Tommy Sotomayor.
That's
that
still,
Fight Club.
hold on, Tommy, that's still, that might even help my point even more.
Yeah, but my Fight Club is better than his.
I don't disagree there either.
Because it's real fights that occur.
Yeah, but Tommy, and I know plenty of OF ladies of the night, some Jezebels, and a lot of them have boyfriends. Every time I run into a chick, I swear every Jezebel I run into has a boyfriend. I swear. But so I'm not even disagreeing with you, but my thing is,
do you run into them?
They can't get a dude, but they're still not that valuable for a dude to trap them. These are not
Thank
It's
you.
not like it's a billionaire heiress and it's like dudes actually trying to trap her, like really get her pregnant because they're like, yo, this could change my life. It's like these are regular chicks that just look good.
EP, they were swearing up and down that they got men who trapped them. They were some fat chicks, weed ran chick, all this. Why do you think they can actually say this in public and other people will believe that a nigga willingly got them pregnant? Because I pointed out to him, I said, do you know why most men ain't paying child support and don't show up to court? Because he didn't want to get you pregnant. If I got a woman pregnant that I wanted to get pregnant, I'm showing up. I want everybody to know.
Exactly.
Yes, I want to stay in her life.
Yes, I'm trying to. I'll put myself on child support, lady.
Wait, Tommy, you know, and maybe it's just me, but it's my theory, and I've heard other people say this. I think some super like unattractive and big women.
I can't hear nothing, so I'll come back.
Drop out and come back, and you'll. That with StreamYard, you got to do that sometime. But I feel like some of these big women, when you see them in the mall with kids, or these super unattractive women, I feel like they literally get pregnant just to prove that a man slept with them. Because I'm like, every time I go to I go to different offices sometimes, I'll cover different people's shifts. So I'll be, some offices I work in near big, big malls with a bunch of people. So I see a bunch of people every day, all these couples in the mall and whatever. And a lot of them, I'm like, did they just get pregnant to prove they could get a dude? Like they think that's a flex.
I got a question. So were the women you were talking to, Tommy, were they pretty women? What
they weren't like pretty. Listen, of course, it was in a place on TikTok where so you don't really know. A lot of them weren't, but a lot of them had they thing like you couldn't see them. Like everybody's just had their avatar, so that's any kind of way. But it was like what hurt me more. Well, one of them sounded like a dude. I thought it was a dude, and I was like, "What this fella talking about?" They was like, "She a girl." I said, "Ooh," but here's my
came in pissing them off.
Yes, I say that this nigga mad. What this nigga mad about? Sir, can you stop? Anyway, so it was guys though who kept saying, yeah, there's a lot of men out here who trap women. I was like, I can say this. I can honestly say this. This is not a lie. It's some chicks who I slept with and I skeeted up in them and I gave an extra thrust because I kept hoping like if I could just get them pregnant, I could tell people, how. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was some of them I gave her extra thrust to. It didn't happen, but I tried. But there was some of them who, as y'all talked about, when she tell you, hey, can I talk to you? And I swear to God, this is the truth. It's just me. I'm being an asshole. Every time I get a text from a bitch that say, hey, can I talk to you? I don't respond to that one.
This nigga. Hey, I think
why? Wait, no. Why?
Because I'm thinking it's been 45 days.
Is she trying to that I'm late text? That late
yes,
text,
and thank you, CJ. She's about to tell me she's late. And I would like this bitch to get hit by a bus, lightning, car, or I hope a killer is loose in her town, or
I don't know if I'm getting
please God let
some way. Is this for the
God let Dahmer loose?
I'm sorry, Brian.
Resurrect Dahmer right now.
Hey, somebody from your comment section know what I'm talking about. He's saying it. He know what I'm talking about. She pregnant.
Wait,
every man know what I'm talking about.
This the one you gave the extra thrust to this one? This the one you talking about?
No. That one I'm sitting up here with I got one of Brian's cigars, and soon as she tell me, let me talk to you, I'm like, yes.
Yeah. But I'm thinking this though now. So I think more men want to. I don't know if this is true. But I think more men might want to have kids than women nowadays. Women don't really want to have kids no more. They don't want to mess up their bodies.
Oh yeah, that we all agree with that. I thought I see dudes all the time talking about that.
Let me finish, my brother. It might be more men out.
Oh, my bad, CJ. Go ahead.
CJ is on one today. CJ, what happened to you before you came up here? CJ is on one.
African dude made me mad from yesterday, man. That African
Oh
dude.
man. Oh, you didn't see how
And then
pissed
I
I was
went-
getting
then
and
I
how he
went to
kept
go watch-
talking.
Then I went to go watch your other
Oh,
show
on
for like a couple
TikTok.
days.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He won't shut the fuck up, man. I'm like, man, this dude is.
Somebody in the comment section told him the greatest gift he could have gave me was the gift of silence. That tickled the shit out of me.
And then I went to go watch the show from the other day, and I seen that he kept on talking through you. I said,
Same thing. 2 shows in a row.
yeah.
But go ahead.
I lost my train of thought. So
Damn it. You was saying that you got burned and you had to get some amoxicillin.
The men want to have kids more than the women. I remember. So I think nowadays the men might be stilted more than it might be true because it seems like men care about families more than women do for sure. So
I think they care, but I don't know if it's. I believe with you on family, but I think it might be legacy. Brian and Luck, you wanted to jump in there. Do you think they have a point there? I never thought about that. That I think that they're saying there are probably more men who want to procreate today than there are women.
You on mute, Brian?
Quit talking to your fans. Fuck your fans. Talk to us.
I said I agree. I think men care more about legacy more so than women do. Women tend to want to have children if they want like the attention of a child, and they do that like when they're younger. But especially if they're out and they in those streets, and if they Instagram and shit is popping, they want to live that life. They prefer to live that whole life than they do as far as having that family. We want to leave something behind. We want to build legacy. We want those things. Even if we are whoring, we still have that that want and desire to actually have a family at some point or another. So, or even along the way, depending on how dysfunctional we are to do that. So, yeah.
Can somebody manage their chat, please?
Oh, yeah. If y'all don't mind, somebody said Tommy's been in jail. Sure has. I have. That ain't no damn secret. I talk about this all the time, fella, person. Y'all love niggas who's been in jail anyway. Your favorite rapper been in jail. But like the thought behind it was that these women were quick to talk about they were trapped. And I always said this. I said black women are the strongest victims on earth. Why do you think black women like saying they're strong? And I want all y'all's opinion. Y'all can jump in. Start with you, Melon. Why do you think black women like saying the phrase that they're strong? But they love to tell you, I don't know if you saw the show I did last night. The stories that woman was telling was crazy. She just met the man. He burned her, but she gave him another chance. He beat her, but she gave him another chance. Like she just kept talking and like she's this victim. Why do the women who love to saying they're so strong like also saying they were victims of like a plot? Like I've never heard you say the words. Now, what you say to your friends and family, that's completely different. But I've never heard you come out here and make yourself be a victim of a man. Why not?
Because accountability feels better. I'm in control. When I hold myself accountable, I don't take the control away from myself. But I think it's probably better to be a victim because as a black woman, it's hard to be the most undesirable.
Wow. I think what it is if you're the hero, you can't tell the hero anything. You can't tell Superman he can't do anything. You can't tell Superman he can't fly to the moon. He can't do this. He can't do that. But once you're the victim, you can't tell him that it's his fault for anything as well. So they flip it. They playing both sides of that coin. You can't tell me nothing because I'm the hero. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm that strong person. I can do whatever. But once I get caught, once I'm down, the consequences hit me, I'm a victim. So please, somebody come save me.
I think that strong shit is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to piggyback off what CJ said. I think a lot of times they have to have in any good story, I think DC, Marvel, and everything, a hero has to have a villain, or he wouldn't be the hero. And so it's easy to paint a lot of black men as the villains to their children. And then all of a sudden they can swoop in and they can be the hero, right? Don't. It's always been this thing. Don't turn your back on me. Always take care of mom. Always do this, and it goes into the adulthood, right? And even with the young boys, because I put a post up on Facebook, and it did crazy numbers. It was like 590 comments, and most of it was women that came on. Y'all need to take care of y'all children. Y'all need to do this. And it was about that. Black women can destroy a young boy, his confidence. They can destroy his future. They can destroy a lot of his ego and everything. And they had a huge problem with it. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, how does this do numbers when I talk about other things? But this does numbers because I guess it stings. And then all of a sudden they say, well, they need to, why don't y'all take care of y'all children? Why don't y'all do this? And here we go. You need to make us the villain again. But my bad, Ryan. Go ahead.
You muted.
I love to have be muting yourself.
Myself. I'm trying not to make noise, I guess, but I think it's a thing to where people it was a lie. I think it was something that started back during the feminist movement and just with the whole thing of just breaking up the traditional home. And because being strong, what does that really mean? When you ask women, what does that mean? Sometimes there's a thing about surviving circumstances, which we all do. That's life. That's being an adult. You overcome and you survive. That's not necessarily that you're strong, more so maybe being resilient. But it's like the whole strength thing just came from just people saying it so much to that's where people started to believe it. And it was a false, it's delusion. It's like there is no, just because you got 5 kids and everybody's still alive, that don't mean you strong. That just means you survived. And they just mistake that and took that as that being some type of false power that they thought they had. When it's like, you ain't strong if you on the government tip. You ain't strong if you getting $1,800 in food stamps every month. That ain't strength. That's just taking advantage of the system of a perk that you have. So the whole idea about being a strong Black woman, it's a bunch of bullshit because there's no way that you could be strong and turn right back around and have the same thought of protect Black women. How does that make sense?
Well, I want to ask you this to further it though, but why do you think they're willing victims? Because these women were saying that some guy stealthed them and some guy tries to trap them, and you can't be trapped in a society where women can say, my body, my choice. And it was only one woman in the comment section who said, he's right. A man can't trap a woman. He can't. Why? But why are those women willing to tell the world? Just like that girl, I thought I saw you there last night. You heard all that crap that woman was saying, and she bought the apartment, put it in his name, all that stuff. Like you thinking this is a cute girl, and she did all this for like this guy. What was he providing? Because she said he didn't have money. He did so. Apparently, he didn't provide anything, and yet she still did it, and then went and told the whole world, I brought everything to the table. He brought nothing, but I still got with him. Why are they willing to be victims like this?
I think Black people inherently like the victimhood mentality. But I think that Black women, they put a spin on it to where they want to set you up for them to be the victim. So I'm going to manipulate the situation. I'm going to manipulate you so that even if shit don't work out the way that I want it to, I can still play that last draw 4 and win the fucking game of Uno and say, yeah, Uno and out, bitch. Now I'm the victim. It's like when I can't control you, when I can't control what the fuck, you not doing what the fuck I said, and I'm on to the next, then I'm still going to be the victim because I did all this, you had nothing, and you came as on my tit and you was living off of me, and now you doing this, well, I'm done. And now it's, girl, I don't know, girl. You just so strong. I don't know how you do it. That's bullshit. They like to set themselves up for that out to where they got that last second parachute to where I can say, okay, this isn't what I want to do anymore. I'm out and I'm the victim. Bye-bye. And everybody's going to feel sorry for her.
Or when their situation ends up bad, they know this situation going to end up badly. No father in the house. It's just me raising this kid. I really didn't want to have a kid. I was stealthed.
Dad, you said it too. Stealth it. We gonna make it a word. Put it on a t-shirt. Stealth it.
It's like skinned it. It's like skinned
yes.
it. was supposed to say skinned it like that, but whatever.
Y'all
Can you
time.
imagine the support groups with that? Hi, I'm Shaniqua, and I was stealthed it 4 times, and it's like, bitch, how are you stealthed it 4 times? Like anything to be a victim.
It sounds better with the extra ed. Stealthed.
Y'all time out. Shout out to everybody over on Rumble with those Rumble rants. We have Dre the Gemini with the $5 Rumble rant. Good evening, gentlemen and Lady Melanin. Good evening. Looking beautiful as always. Thank you. Question: have you guys watched any of the Tupac murder trials? It's day 2. Tommy?
I seen the first day, and it was something where they got they found a picture of Orlando Anderson in the car that was found at Biggie's murder, even though the guy was questioned but had nothing to do with it. And they said that there were some women who tried to come forward and tell what they saw, but the Vegas police didn't take them seriously. So they got to the point where they didn't tell. So a lot of this stuff sounds like, I mean, maybe Keefe D did do it. I know Orlando Anderson was his, but the funny part about it is the defense's argument is because he said some things that's got him in this position. He admitted he did some things, but the defense's position is, this nigga just be talking. And to me, that might be a good defense. If a nigga's known for lying and bloviating and exaggerating his role in things, because we know, and y'all can tell me if I'm lying, but we know there have been cases to where people have come forward and said, I did it, and they didn't. They just wanted to be a part of that case. So how do we know if, now again, the case ain't over, but if they don't have any hard evidence that this dude did it, I think they wasting his time, they wasting the state's money, and I really believe that Nevada and California actually know who did this. I think they did. I think they do.
Oh, anybody else going to chime in before I get back into the Rumble rants on this?
Well, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've only watched bits and pieces of it, but I think along the lines of Tommy, I don't know if they're going to have enough to actually convict Keefe D, because it's like, it's a bunch of bullshit, and everybody's like kind of half-assing with the story, and they've been doing that since Pac has been dead. It's like it's always been speculation. There's even a whole Diddy piece to the shit that everybody's talking about, that Diddy paid this amount of money, or they were supposed to kill Pac and Suge, and they didn't, so they only got half the money. It's a bunch of bullshit, but it's just speculation. I don't know if they're going to actually be able to prove that they had something to do with it, or that they were a part of it, to where they can get a conviction. I don't know if there's enough evidence for it. I just think
it's funny, like they found that baby oil at the scene. That's how they ended up thinking it was puppy.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
Shout out to Mac One over on
a camera
Rumble.
with no tape in it. Yeah.
Shout out to Mac One over on Rumble with the $5 Rumble rant. He said, if a woman is used to sex with condoms, she can tell when it has been taken off. Absolutely a fact. Shout out to Sun2380 with the $20 Rumble rant. Hobo sexist that
Homosexuals.
Oh, did he miss? Okay. Homosexuals that need a place to stay. So he put a down payment in the fact that homosexuals that need a place to stay. So he put a down payment in the fact chicks belly. That, I don't know why that's tongue twisting me right now, but thank you. Sorry for messing that up. And I think we're all caught up.
That's right. Hey, and I got to do something. I don't hope y'all don't mind if I do it, but my friends over at Rumble want me to tell you guys about crypto, and I do my best to try to do what they tell me to do, because I'm a slave to the channel. You hear a lot about crypto, but here's what most people miss. Crypto was created so that you could actually own your own money. And after 2008 financial crisis, let me tell you what happened. Banks were holding your money, delaying your transfers, and limiting your access and your control. And if you ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, you felt the problem. I know I have. Let's fast forward to today. Everyone's heard of crypto, but the problem is not everybody knows how to get involved in crypto. It seems like it's too complicated. Well, that's where Rumble Wallet comes in to clarify it. It takes all the complexity and it makes it simple. Choose what you want. Bitcoin, which I have a lot of, dollar-backed stablecoins, and even digital gold backed by real gold, which I have a lot of as well. No complicated setup, and it connects with MoonPay, so you can use your credit card and debit card and your bank card, and you'll be up and running in minutes. And once you set it up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creators like myself. So do this. Scan the QR code on the screen if you're watching over on Rumble right now, or click the link in the description box over on Rumble and download Rumble Wallet. And from there, you can set up your Rumble Wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. And in just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some. And if you don't own any, you need to own some because it's the new game in town. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We love it. So back into the conversation. Did y'all get it out? Did we bond? Bro code bonding?
Well, I was trying to see if some of you guys, because I had asked the question about women and women. Oh man, I forgot to send it to. What's it? I apologize. I got to send it to them. I know they asked me to send it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't send it. The link. Yeah, I forgot to send it to Blanche and that girl. They wanted to come through, and I forgot to send it to them.
Wilbert's in the building. It's been a while. Hey, Wilbert.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Any thoughts?
Everybody else to the panel.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Will?
All right.
Did you hear what the fellas was talking about?
Yeah. I agree with you on as far as the condom situation. I remember back in the days, I used to pull out with a condom on when I was playing it safe. You're throwing that shit straight to the wall to make sure all the babies was dead. But as time went on, and I was asked to take it off, I was taking it off. So, like Tommy said, it feels good.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. So when they have to take it off, and then if it happened to bust, it bust. That was it. I kept going. So
do you willingly, as men, well, okay, this is probably stupid now that I just thought about it, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Do you willingly go inside of women you feel like you need a condom with?
Say that one more time. I didn't hear you.
Do you willingly go inside of women that you feel you need a condom with? Like you wouldn't hit her without it? Like,
no. I definitely go in there to use the condom.
You need a condom.
No. I'm saying, like, do you lay down with women that I'm using a condom with her?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You just know that you need a condom. Yep. Please don't let nothing happen to this condom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
and that's
but
the
why?
thing too. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes because it's just about getting that thing off. And sometimes you know this is what it is. I know what this person is on, and I don't want no parts of that. And that's why I'm saying too, on the other side of it with women, we in the age now of Henny and a plan B. How in the fuck could a woman get stealthed and not feel that? Like you don't feel none of that.
Well, hold on, wait, Brian, but it's kind of like what Melanin said and the other person alluded to. The first thing Melanin said was, how do you not know? Well, if you think about it, that means that person is used to wearing the condom, meaning or not wearing it. But either way, you're supposed to know it, because if I'm used to not wearing a condom doesn't feel good to me. If I'm used to wearing a condom, I would immediately know when it done bust or whatnot, because I'm like, hey, this shit feel weird. So we're wondering then with those women, do you think they're so used? I don't know. I was gonna say, do you think they're so used to not wearing a condom that when he took it off, they didn't notice? But then that's a lie, because they noticed when he had the condom on and they knew it felt better at some point.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, just like how men, when we take it off, we feel that it's a level up. Well, it's like hitting getting the mushroom on Super Mario. It's like So for women, though, I guess, do you all feel that? Do you feel that? I
don't think some women
when we take it off.
They claim it's harder for them. Some of them claim it's harder.
They claim it. They claim they feel it.
Can you tell the difference?
They claim they.
You gonna call my name? I'm a fly on the wall. This is bro conversation. You gonna call my name?
We need women's opinion.
I'm asking, yes.
No, yes. I'm sorry, I did it for shock value. I'm sorry. But yes, you know the difference. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So you feel it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you
So
feel
let me
it,
ask this question.
how would a woman
Hold on, Wilbur. Hold on. Brian talking. Hold on. Go ahead.
So if you feel it, if a man is stealthing you, then wouldn't there be, not to say you got to immediately know it, but wouldn't there be, at some point when you like, hold the fuck on now, I got this level up. I'm feeling this shit in.
It should
This
be.
deposit has been, I got this deposit. Hold on. I feel
It should be. I've never experienced nothing like that, but I'm gonna assume you would say something right away.
But I can't say I have been fucking and I got through fucking and I had like a cock ring on.
Yeah.
What that got
And
to
I'm
do
like, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just that ring of the.
Oh, the thing bust. It didn't. You never knew.
Yeah, it bust. But because it was cutting off circulation at the bottom, I didn't feel it. If that makes any sense.
Oh, it bust too though.
No, but I'm saying, but the condom.
You didn't feel it come off. Yeah.
Yeah, because my penis is so low.
Oh Lord.
My penis is pretty large itself. My penis is pretty large. It's
having big dick nigga problems. This is
you know what I'm saying? It was choking my penis, and
I know exactly what you mean, Tommy. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, CJ, we right here.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That happened to me all the time. Yeah, but I guess I just thought that. I mean, it's just thinking about it. I'm just like, well, shit. Wouldn't you feel something? Not to, even if you caught up in the moment after the fact, and after a nigga done shot up the club, you didn't get catfished or whatever. Now it's like, shit, I got to do something about it to where you would know, as opposed to like, I didn't know nothing, and then a month later, I done missed my cycle. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was my issue, and so it seems like we boiled it down to: aren't women just truly liars?
Yeah, because I'm gonna say, why do women lie that they didn't feel the difference? That's what
But then, and there's the thing too: women, as much as men like it, women like that cream pie. They like that cream pie just as much as niggas like it. So that bullshit about I didn't know and all that, it's like, nah, bitch, you knew and you wanted that cream pie too.
Bro, I didn't even know it was a thing. I had a girl say these words, and I didn't know it was a thing. She said, breed me in the middle of sex. Wow, I looked it up. That is a thing.
Breeders, yeah.
That turns them on to have that power over you.
Yes.
I'm confused. So
woman telling you to fill them up and all that kind of shit.
Is that what that means? Like breed me, just fill them? Okay.
Cream pie. You want a cream pie.
They want that bareback. Fill me up, daddy. Fill me up, daddy.
Oh yeah.
They want to walk around and it's running down their leg.
Yes. Come inside me.
Yes.
Yes. Women are nasty creatures, man. They love. I think women are nasty.
The brother in the comment section, he know what it is. He said there's a name for it.
Yeah, women do freakier stuff than men, I think.
Yes.
In the bedroom, women want to take it there.
Yes.
You let it. They want to take it there.
Just think, a woman will fuck around and have 2 or 3 different cream pies from niggas in the same day.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So just think about that. It's like, man, she's taking that. Like, you got 2, 3 niggas cream pie you throughout the day. Now you're on Maury talking about he is not the father.
Mm-hmm. Well, Brian, even more, a lot of women, they say their sexual fantasy is to have 2 guys at one time. They said it all the time.
Or that one, and another one we don't talk about is there's an actual group of women, a large group, that have a R-word fantasy.
Yep,
that's true too.
They hire.
They want you to choke them.
Yep. Like I think that's where men mess up. We don't think women are as nasty as they actually are. That's why a lot of us end up jumping off a building when we find out what she was doing behind our back. Like,
yes.
Wait a minute, you were into this?
Yes. We held women to this very
like what was that? What was that movie? I'm sorry, CJ. What was that
Go ahead,
movie?
Pete.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Mm.
No,
I never seen that movie.
no, that was what was that? It was
What movie is that?
he said it was old school.
Old
Wasn't
school,
it?
yes. The beginning of it was old school.
Yeah.
When he
He was
found
here
out
for the
his wife was a
gangbang.
He said, "I'm here for the gangbang."
I said,
And it
what
was
movie
his
is?
wife.
Wait a minute. What movie is that?
Yes,
Old school.
That's like a porno movie.
yes, it was the beginning. The beginning of old school is messed up because what happened is Owen Wilson's brother was married to this girl, and then as he was married, like he came home one day. And that's what was going on at his house. So that's how old school starts. That's how he ends up on the campus with Will Ferrell them, because he was giving a speech at his friend's wedding. He said, love sometimes it starts out great, and then sometimes you come home and there's a fucking midget jumping out your closet ready to gangbang your wife.
Get this nigga off the stage.
Oh,
Get this nigga off the stage.
They gotta get him off the stage. Gotta get him off the stage. So it is. I think men are always shocked at what they women do. And I'll ask you, Melanin, I don't really think that women are shocked at what their man does. Like if y'all man actually does cheat, I don't think women are surprised. I don't think it destroys y'all the way when we find out what our woman is doing destroys us.
Oh no, it's absolutely not the same whatsoever. I think I'm starting to think just kind of turns them on.
I think too, Melanin.
The aftermath of all of it, I'm starting to think, because truly, if you were hurt, you would leave. You wouldn't cheat back. You wouldn't do any of that. You would leave.
I told y'all this. I think my girl want me to cheat on her. The way she acting, I say you must want me to cheat. That's how they move. I think they like the drama so much.
They desire a man that's desired by other women.
Welcome to Fight Club, Michael. Michael just joined Fight Club. Welcome. I almost don't know. So when men stay with their woman who cheats, what do you think he stayed?
If he's a sucker.
I think it depends. I think it depends. Is there kids? Is there marriage? Like, I think it depends.
What if you ain't got no kids and you ain't married?
He might stay because he really loves her, or it just hasn't kicked in what she did. But it'll start to come out. Was
Wilbur correct and called those men suckers?
He sounded like Chuck D. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it.
What I will say is, I don't think the woman respects you the same.
Yeah,
if you don't leave her.
Right.
That's what I will say.
I think there's a part of it where there are some men that like to be cucked, Diddy. And then I think there's some men that don't want to give up that whole thing of possession. I think that men ultimately want their woman to be their woman, and they want to possess that woman. I know I do. I want my woman to be my woman, period. That's it, and that's all. So it's like, if I lose that, then I don't want her. So, but I think there's some men that like the thought of that, and whether it's competition or they like to see her slutted out or whatever, it's some men that like to be cucked that like that. I'm on the other side of that spectrum. I don't want nobody to have my woman. And if somebody does, then I don't want her.
The man that do stay with her.
And that's what makes them
Let's get Day in here. He hasn't spoken yet.
Yeah, they just chilling. He's like, these niggas lame.
I'm like, they looking at us like we some losers. I don't appreciate that, Day. I don't appreciate the way you looking at us, my brother Day. You're looking fly. Hey, brother. You don't gotta come up here looking like that. Pause.
You got the floor, bro. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Shout out to Tommy, Brian, everybody on the panel. Just real quick, I want to go back to the whole condom thing real quick. It's kind of weird because y'all are older than me because I'm 36. So I'm saying this because this generation of women are really different. And what I mean by different is I remember a time in my early 20s, we're talking about over 10 years ago, women forced you to put on a condom. That was a thing. In this generation now, that's not a thing at all. You'd be surprised how many women are willing to go raw on any dude. Like it's ridiculous. So, and it's funny, even if you go back to the 90s, remember Booty Call? They spent an entire night trying to find a condom because the woman forced them to get a condom. You don't see that today, which is wild. So, yeah.
What do you think? Just to see if you can piggyback on that. What do you think changed then? Why do you think the women went from saying, "I'm going to protect myself," to "fuck it, let's see what happens"?
To me, honestly, it would go back to the child aspect. I think women nowadays. So this is my theory on it, on how women think today, the modern women. I think the reason why they're willing to take that risk is because I think they understand that marriage is off the table. So when you realize you're not good enough to be a wife, a kid is the next best thing. Because you got to remember, a woman that has a child, she is honored to some degree, especially if she's a single mother who's struggling to try to raise that kid. So that's a fact that I think that's what modern women are doing today, is because it's like, if I can't get the wife, and it's funny though, like, even if you think about it, if I sit there and say, I'm the best golfer there is, and it's like, you never practiced, you never went to the golf course to try to learn, and these women were never taught how to be wives. You can't just proclaim you're a great wife. So my thing is, I think they use the kid aspect in terms of, you have to honor me in some aspect, because I know wife is off.
But I disagree with him. I'm at the same age as him. We both 34.
You disagree with him?
I'm 35.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Hold on, he disagreed with him. I want to hear his argument.
Mute up in between speaking, guys. There's some little echo.
Sorry. We grew up in the same era, and women been letting men sleep with them without condoms since I've been growing up. They haven't required men to wear condoms like that. They like the feelers of raw sex since I was a kid.
But he's saying y'all the same age. He's saying his generation, y'all's generation, stopped doing it. He said, but when he watched
it happened in our generation. I missed that part.
CJ, think about this for a second. CJ, think about this. In your early 20s, even if you go back, women required condoms even then.
No, they didn't.
You sure about that?
Positive.
I think nowadays more so it's on the rampant where, like I said, women really don't care.
I don't think they cared then.
You don't think they cared in the 90s? Let's be honest.
Well, not that far back in the early 2000s. No, they didn't care. Or
I don't think they cared in the 90s, but I'm gonna leave y'all to it.
Yeah, I don't think women cared. I've had sex with a lot of women, and not to toot my own horn, but they really didn't require condoms. They don't be like,
you ain't got to toot your own horn. You let them do it for you. Ain't that right, Marcus?
Why'd you say it like that?
Marcus, you don't have to blow your own horn.
It's an old school joke.
That's Lady Eloise.
Yeah, they see, and Lady Eloise from the movie
Boomerang.
He said not to toot my own horn, and she said,
"You don't have to toot your own horn."
But yeah, I don't think women require condoms early on either. I think women always been the way they are now. It's just we are able to see it more now than we ever were because the shackles been released. They're able to show their true
that's the place why most women didn't get pregnant back then, but they're more so now.
I think more women got pregnant then. I think that the birth rates are lower.
They are. I believe they're recently lower though. I don't believe they just been lower though, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we talking about being pregnant? Or we talking about having abortions?
Yeah, that's still into my point. And abortion.
They had less abortions back then than they do. They having more abortions now than ever before. They had it all time.
But yeah, the abortion rate is lower now. I don't know about how much. Yeah, Brian is right. Brian is correct.
So is the number higher now though? Because think about it. There are more states that restrict it now. It used to be fucking wild, wild west of. In the 90s, it was a wild, wild west of abortions. You can get an abortion up until like the foot could be coming out.
Let's go ahead in this one.
Yeah, you can decide at that minute. You know what? Hey, I don't want. And like now, there's places restricted, like Georgia has a heartbeat law.
Yeah.
So I think I think this is so nuanced though, because so what? Go ahead.
It's going up. It's going slightly.
You say it's going up.
So abortion is going
rate.
up.
And what about the birth rate? What about the birth rate?
Yeah, even with some of the laws in some of the states, everybody's not like that. When you talk about what these bitches are doing.
Let me
they getting it in, Doc.
That's all I'm saying. Like, okay, I can say when I was young, which was a long time ago, at my old age, they really didn't require you to wear a condom.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, but Tommy, how many girls back in our day? How many of them? There were groups of women that wanted to have babies, and then there were groups that didn't want to have babies. But those ones that didn't want to have babies, they were more precautious as opposed to out in the wind and getting it in.
Well, see, you probably dealt with a better group of women. I dealt with sluts, so
yeah.
Hey, but I want to say this one thing, right? Even back when I was dating, black women never really required me to wear a condom. It was this one Hispanic chick that I was banging, and she would not let me hit without a condom. I don't care how, whatever it was, she would not let me hit without a condom.
That is true. That is like what he's saying. I know there's this Hispanic chick I was with. Well, one of them, she just like you. I think it's because they know if they walk past a dick, they can get pregnant. Because Hispanic chicks get pregnant pretty easy. I think they know.
I know, papi. No, papi.
They know. So that might be why they precautious, because they know. But I will say this: like I was with this girl, and I was with her for a long time. You know, I was with this girl for like 8 days, and she never let me fuck her raw. That's a long time. Shut up, Jenkins.
Y'all almost
that's a long time. The fuck I look like being with you for a week and it's a new week, a new day, bitch.
Shit, that nigga was committed.
You know how mad I was? You still making me wear this condom? You don't know me by now? You will never know me.
I knew it.
You won't let me hit it wrong. You got to get out, bitch. I'm a hitch in the jaw.
Really, Brian? Really? We couldn't have a solo? We couldn't let it be a solo.
I have to sing the background. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Blanche and Lady CJ in the building. Nice to see both of you. Are you guys privy to the conversation that they're having?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
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 You know, Lady CJ, you could be a fly on the wall with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm
We need y'all's input. We were talking about like stealthing. Have you ever stealthed anybody, Blanche?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
I love
It's
that
when
you
you-
don't know.
That is good. So you won't go to jail. Have you taken that extra? CJ done have been stealth. She done. I look at her. She done been stealth. Then you take that extra long stroke and you slide the condom off. And
I ain't never been stealth a day in my life.
Oh, no.
And then slip back up in there. You ain't never did it.
I never put it on.
Oh,
I ain't never been stealth a day in my life.
Blanche.
That's a good
Listen, I was a raw dog heathen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was a raw dog heathen.
Wow.
CJ, stop rapping. What you doing over there?
Blanche, like I've been living that. Blanche was living that sushi life. I was raw.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
I'm gonna hit you with this shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay, shimmy. Yeah.
I can't.
He said
Tommy's still not back.
Brad said she'll never get a chance to accuse me of stealth.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
How many kids you get, Blanche?
You won't even get an opportunity.
I'm supposed to have 4. But, you know.
God.
Supposed to.
Damn.
Listen, y'all. I had a trouble past, man. I was listening.
Things worked out in my boy Blanche's favor.
I thought I was a wild motherfucker.
They said,
Shit.
I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Hey, bro, how many kids you got? Well, I'm supposed to have 12.
he said he had a trouble pass.
6, so I'm a 50-50 nigga.
I thought I took I don't know what's going on in my life.
Goodness. Wow.
I'm all the way in there. I thought I took the top off this motherfucker. And it's still on.
Man.
What the hell? You can't just twist it off.
What's that, a beer?
Yeah, but it's a Corona. It won't just come off. But I thought I took it off. You know, when you
Coronas
get
don't
old,
twist off. I don't remember them ever twisting off.
they never did. But I'm saying I thought I went and did the thing, and when I was, that's why I was.
Oh,
and I
You
heard
need to
it.
drink more. Get your head
I didn't
back
see you
right.
take that with you, so I don't know. Yeah, unless you say you did.
I went in there and got one out of the refrigerator. I heard it go.
better.
So there could be another beer in the refrigerator without the top on.
That's what the problem with being old. I'm so old. I went to the bathroom once, thought I pissed, went back to the bed, and realized I didn't piss.
Hey, I understand, Tommy. We're the same age.
I don't think he was trying to bond.
You walked in the bathroom, forgot why you walked in there. I said, what? Why did I come in this bathroom?
Oh, man.
I got back in the bed. I said, "Why my stomach hurt?"
God damn it.
I forgot the shit. I forgot the shit when I was in there. God
Right.
damn it.
It was something I wouldn't have to do. Oh yes, I had the shit.
I don't know if y'all ready for this conversation.
Wow.
Oh, I'll be back.
Shout out to
Tommy's going like
1,100
Stewie had in the reverse season.
So
One
Blanche,
moment.
with these kids, he was supposed to have how many, and how many did you actually wind up with?
I mean, none. I'm supposed to have 4, but none though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was. I was doing too much.
Yeah, buddy. Wow.
I had to change my life.
Blanche was one of them $200 guys, huh?
Well,
That's
200.
actually, abortions was $200 and $400.
Oh yeah, listen, man, them things was expensive back then. But listen,
Yeah, them was $300 back now.
I'm gonna tell you one time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
It's still like $300, $400, $500. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, it was
What'd you say?
expensive.
What'd you say, Blanche?
Listen, man, this girl told me she was pregnant, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I had sex with her in the middle of the day one time. I don't know why. I just did it, and she got pregnant. Some told me don't do it, but I did anyway. And she told me she was pregnant, so I was like, man, this girl about to. She was wanting to have it. Had her friends call me. We want to have it. She want to have it. So the family, I'm like, God, man, where am I going? So I said, I went to the Lord, and I know it sounds bad, but I prayed to God. I said, listen, I said, whatever you choose, I'll take it. And she called me the next morning and said, I don't want it. I don't want to say God answered my prayers. I'm just saying I
the right
prayed.
choice, my brother.
God be sitting back saying,
Yeah, God just said she wasn't the right one.
Wait a minute.
He said, "Oh, you want big fella? Oh, you want big
Wait a
fella?"
minute. Did God come down and say, kill it? What the hell?
I think
God was saying, "Wait a minute, I had nothing to do with this. When you fucking this bitch."
Shit, this nigga put me in it now.
Let said, "I owe you one, big fella."
And the devil was down there saying, "Nobody gives me credit for my work."
I thought you were going to pull out another Eartha Kitt quote.
Oh shit!
Someone said them things are free in New York.
Man.
Say what?
Someone
You said they free in New York.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. So I went to school in North Carolina, and I remember I would get pregnant, and the guy would give me the money to get rid of the baby. Me and my girls would be spending it.
Oh my God.
And then we go
Yes,
to
that's the thing.
yeah, they were free.
This is a great show. Y'all are telling the truth. You can't get y'all can go watch anybody else's show. This is the only one where motherfuckers is out here just fuck it. I'm gonna one up your story, sir. Hold my beer.
He like, I prayed to the Lord for my abortion. Yeah, I just got the abortion free, and I spent the money myself. Me and my girls, we went and partied.
No, seriously, let me ask you how does that work? So you tell a dude, fuck it, I think I'm pregnant, and he would just give you the money, but you weren't pregnant.
No. I was definitely.
Oh, you really were.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was. She got the free
Oh.
abortion. She got the.
Oh, it's even
I
worse.
was proud of it, but yeah, I got 4 of them. I like Blanche.
Oh, you got 4 heavenly children.
Yeah.
Oh, poor babies. You know what? As soon as you go to heaven, them motherfuckers gonna be there with pitchforks and knives.
Yeah, remember us?
They might be thanking me because I was for the streets back then. I don't know.
They gonna have problems with you when they show up. But no, it's like so. Then you'll be good to answer this question. These women were mad at me because I said there's no way a guy stealthed you, then you got pregnant, then you had the child. I said that's bullshit. I said because if he did that, you can send him. One, you could have sent him to jail. And they were saying, but I did tell the police. The police just didn't do nothing. I said, well, then you can put out the police report and put his name out and say he did this. And I still don't understand how you ended up having the child from getting stealth. And instead of them putting the guy's name out or showing the report, they told me it's obvious that I had probably SA'd a woman too. What do you think? Because Melanin said, nah, that can't happen. Melanin said, there's no way this can happen to a woman. A, she should feel it if you take it off. But B, if she wasn't with you and it was like a one-night stand, why would she even have that child? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I believe that women comply. Like a lot of times y'all saying these girls don't wear condom. I think if a guy wants to, I can only speak for brown skin women. If a guy wants to wear a condom, she will go with the condom. If a guy doesn't want to wear a condom, she will go without it. I don't think these girls are out there getting stealth. But if they are, having to be a lot of girls are really pro-life. I remember my girlfriend in college, I begged her not to have the baby. And I mean, she would commit all the other sins, but she would not commit having an abortion. She just wouldn't.
What is that?
I think that women have the incentive because they know to a large degree, I'm gonna be all right if I do decide to have it. They like fucking. That's what I believe it is. Because if it was some shit, if there was no fucking Section 8, if there were no food stamps, and your ass had that baby, and you was on your own, and you got to take your little papoose and walk around with that motherfucker everywhere you got to go, and you got to provide for it, I think a lot of women would be like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Yep. They'd be like, no, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not gonna be carrying this little motherfucker around. I can't put him in no free programs. Ain't nobody gonna watch him half the day. Ain't no free daycare. They wouldn't be doing that shit. If they were stuck with the responsibility, they'd be like, fuck it.
No, speaking of, if y'all could, hold on 1 second, Napoleon. If you could read that because it's to the point, Melanin, what T Blackstock said. He gave a Rumble rant.
Oh, over on sorry.
Nope.
T Blackstock. Thank you for the $20 Rumble rant. He said the reason why women prefer unprotected sex is because there are more government programs that will give them housing and food. Also, it gives them an opportunity to treat their children like an accessory.
Go ahead, Napoleon. Thoughts?
No, I was saying what Brian was saying, I believe is right, except the problem is that was probably correct in recent past history. But currently now, I think there's enough praise, especially in the Black community. There's enough praise and love and everything else they get for just having babies. That's enough incentive for them to go and do it anyway, even if they had to step up with responsibility. I don't know. I'm not necessarily trying to disagree with them, but I'm saying that one thing now might be enough to push it over the top.
Yeah.
Let me piggyback off Napoleon real quick because Napoleon is right. And another aspect of it is, if you think about it, today's raising of children is measured by this in terms of what you give the child, not what you teach the child. So if you give the child everything in terms of clothing and go on trips and they have different experiences, you're deemed a good parent. You're deemed a good mother. Not what you taught them, not if they have not so much education, but if they see you doing something for the child, you're deemed a good mother. And that's what I said before. I think a lot of modern women today are having kids for that aspect in terms of there is a sense of honor and praise just from that alone. You're not going to get it anywhere else. And that's the only way you can get it from.
I think to a degree too, to what Napoleon said, that there's for young women, there's a rite of passage to make sure that they can actually do it and have the kid. So at least getting one out there, yeah, I think that to a degree they'll do that because they'll get the praise and the accolades, and they're now considered a woman. I'm a real woman now that I done had this baby, even though I don't take care of the motherfucker. It's just what it is. So yeah, it's more of to me though. I still think that it's more of an accessory type of thing than it is a thing of just saying, hey, my pussy work and my eggs are still good.
No, I hear you, but if you listen to what Napoleon was saying, was that having it as an accessory is enough to make them to do it, even if like he's saying the praise, and they said the same thing too. They both said like these women are getting praise that they probably couldn't get anywhere else.
Right.
Without a baby, what would a lot of these women be fucking for?
Mm-hmm. I can't afford a Birkin bag, and I can't afford a Chanel bag. Ooh. So let me have this baby. Tote this little motherfucker around to show y'all.
Can't be a wife.
I'm a mother.
Oh yeah, can't be a wife.
Yep.
Can't he be a nigga girlfriend? A lot of them can't keep a nigga past the fucking stage.
Yeah, being a wife.
What do you see on their Instagram? What do they say? Mama or what, something like that? To be the first thing they call themselves. They don't have an education. They don't have.
Yep.
Mama is the one title they all can get, no matter how broke or ugly they are. Damn.
Well, even more. Think about it. You got women out here that will fight over the title of baby mama, whether baby mama number 1, number 2, or number 3. They will all they will try to have that ranking system. I had his baby first.
Yep.
That's not a status. You're just a name. You're not a wife. You're not really a girlfriend. You're a baby mama. And so they actually take pride in being someone's baby mama. Guess what? I had his kid. I had his first kid.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden they want to fight the rest of them. It's an easy accomplishment.
It's an easy accomplishment because I ain't got to work for it. I can just lay down and get it. I ain't got to go and take no tests. I ain't got to get no certification. I can't take no classes for this. I just show up and let this nigga.
Which is why, ladies, CJ and other women, if y'all went and probably had, let the doctor go in and knock that baby out, knock that little Joey out the pouch, y'all probably did it because y'all didn't feel like I can't do it again. I remember telling somebody, I said, you know why the white chicks don't feel like they need to tell everybody that they fucked a celebrity? Because if they fuck one, they feel they can fuck another one. A lot of people, if they feel like this will never happen again, everybody gotta know. So if you get the wrong one, that's why I told them, it's some women, y'all know if that woman tell you she pregnant, oh, she having it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that gremlin you
she has
around,
nothing else.
That gremlin
This
you
child
slept with
will
after
prove
12.
Brian.
Yes, this child is going to prove to people somebody like me is how she views it. But a woman that's worth a fuck, she like, yeah, I fucked up. I'm gonna knock this out so nobody know I fucked you. So nobody know I was doing this in my first year of college. Like she ain't trying to have it like that because she don't feel she can't have another.
That's a fact. So I think the more attractive the woman, the less likely she is to have the child. The unattractive woman,
especially ours, CJ, you and mine, they ain't having ours.
No, they'll have my baby, nigga. You talking about? They ready for
he ain't letting that one go.
They ready for a 6'3" baby.
I thought you was on the same team, CJ.
No, you lost me on that one. You lost me. You lost me.
I think that's the problem with.
But wait, real quick, lady CJ. So the uglier the women, they feel like, hey, I can get resources from the government. I can get resources from the little resources I can get. The prettier the woman, she can get big resources from higher quality men. So she less willing to have a baby because she know, hey, I can still do this at the end. Women are very smart. They are not as dumb as we try to portray them to be. They definitely not as emotional as we try to portray them to be. They just selfish. They don't care about anything else. That's what it really is.
They are the ultimate survivors. Yeah, they're the ultimate survivors. They're like the fucking the cockroach of the species. They're gonna find a way to make it. Like in Jurassic Park, nature will find a way.
And then compare women to cockroaches. Talib said, and I want to read this one, Melon, because this is a pretty cool one. Talib's put $5 on the Rumble Rat. He said, I just subscribed to Lady CJ and Blanche's channel. Thank you both for the honesty, and they can't wait to catch a live of y'all show. That's nice.
Thank you.
That's what should be happening. If y'all watching the show and y'all hear them, everybody, Melon and Brian, CJ Blanche, I don't know if Day got a channel or not. Day look like he might be a in his free time. He look like he might be a gigolo. He fuck bitches for a living. I don't know if that's what he do or not. Like he do, but y'all should be joining. You say, hey, Day, what do you do for a living? Your wife? Oh hell!
Yo,
something wrong with him. I'm telling you, something wrong.
You bring
you know what to expect.
we look
You
like.
know where you at.
He looks like whatchamacallit, the actor, the one that
Don't
plays,
say it. Don't say it,
Kay.
Brian. Don't say it,
Yes,
Brian.
you do.
Yes.
I'm sitting like this thing
The
look
dude
familiar.
that chased by the white girl. He got chased by the white girl.
Yeah, the one that-
Oh, Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
There you go. I'm like, man,
I'll
he
tell
looks
y'all,
like him.
out of everybody up here, if y'all better watch if your bitch subscribe to his channel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll get rid of mine tonight. If she I dare your ass to subscribe to this channel.
Nigga, look at you. Let me see your phone. Who you subscribe to?
My girl ain't going over there. She's not allowed.
Every night I gotta prove my love.
You better not,
I'm going to
motherfucker.
watch Day. No,
Act
you
your
not,
ass
bitch.
if you do.
I'm going to watch Day. No, you not, bitch.
You ain't
Oh
watching
my
motherfucker.
God.
Not around
Melanin,
my
get him, please. Melanin, get him.
Hey, I can't get them. Me and Lady CJ, we are flies on the wall. We in the barber shop right now. We sitting like the ladies do, minding our business. Shout out to almost 1,200 people in the building. I don't want to skip anybody's Rumble rants.
Melanin, I do have a question though. Like, Sue, I believe that, and you guys are talking about the women who are having it, whether they be ugly. I believe that what's happening in the Black community is the fact that the smartest, or the girls, or the college girls, or the pretty girls are going to the abortion clinic, and the ones that are reproducing are the ones that are not fit or to be parents. And I think that that's probably one of the greatest tragedy. I personally think that, I mean, my first pregnancy, I was 18. And I personally think that I would have been a really good mom, but everybody kept telling me, "Girl, you're gonna ruin your life, and don't do this, don't do this." And I remember the whole conversation with my family was like, "Get rid of it." And I actually would have done well, and I think that that's a conversation. So I try not to shame women that are pregnant. I'm not proud of my abortions at all. I really wish I wouldn't, because I see all the slow people, low IQ, and they're just reproducing like rabbits, and that's kind of what we have now.
Jesus, I want, again, I told you I want somebody to say something, let it marinate. If you don't mind, I know you said that's a conversation we should have. That's a conversation we could have right now. I would love to hear you explain that, because like we're making jokes. A lot of time I want people to understand we make jokes because we're, like kind of like a camaraderie here. And like if you're in a barbershop, we tell the truth, but we don't try to hold it to where you're a horrible person because you tell the truth. We have to laugh. It's life. But talk about that, looking back and saying, I do have a regret, because no one really talks about that.
Yeah, I mean, the principles are true, and you whatever you reap, you sow. Like, and whether you're a Christian or not, the principles still work the same. And there's so many consequences that I've suffered for making those decisions, and I do believe it's a generational curse. Because I mean, everybody around me, like amazing women around me, I mean, that's what you did. If you were a good, smart, level-headed woman that had a good head on your shoulder, you got rid of the baby. Think about how stupid that is. Think about that. The best of the best, the good grain, get rid of the baby, while the people who are the degenerates and they're just like reproducing. And I kind of feel like that we gotta change that thinking. You can be a good mom. And I probably wouldn't have been as sexually irresponsible if I had to keep that baby. If I had to keep that baby, some things would have had to change in my life.
Yeah, or you could have been like these ratchet bitches who still out here fucking. Like they have a baby and that baby don't stop them from dick at all. Like it'd be like that baby. I didn't even know a lot of chicks had babies. Like I'm getting to fuck you every day of the week. Why you got so much free time? I got 3 kids, I just leave them with their mama or my grandmama or whatever. Fuck, like it's weird. But I'm listening to you. Like that's a weird way of thinking about it. Like, do you think part of you after the abortion led to you being more sexually irresponsible, that you believe that you might have calmed down if you had just had the first one?
Oh yeah. Because you gotta think about it. The girls that are continuing to have babies and can't take care of them, that's that low IQ. The responsible, smart, the ones that would have been good mothers, and I believe that I would have been a good mother. I had great support. I had a good family around me. Those are the ones that are getting rid of babies and taught to be sexually promiscuous and don't have to pay the price for what you did. And I'm telling you, I went back and I remember, this is so deep, y'all. I remember going to the abortion clinic, I think on my 3rd one. And the guy looked at me like he was disgusted. And he was like, I gave you that birth control. You knew. And I got so mad. Me and my friends was like, how dare he talk to you like that? Like they was hyping me up. But he was even disgusted. Can you imagine the abortionist just looking at me like, you trash?
Hey, let me ask you something. If you had went back one more time, would they have given you a free smoothie?
You know what?
Can I say one thing? I think
one moment right after the.
Come on, man! It was serious, man. Come on, man.
I felt. Let me tell you, the reason why I did that, Blanche, is because she really had me. I damn near my eyes was watering because I felt what she was saying, and I have this weird tick that when I think shit's starting to fuck with me, I have to say something stupid to get out of that. It's always been a problem with me. That's why I don't go to funerals, because I'm going to say something stupid at the funeral and people going to get mad. So I just don't go, because if I'm starting to feel down, I will say something out of just stupid. But Blanche, like this,
I love you.
Are you a little bit like that? Because I can see, I appreciate that you laugh, because I come on here and I spiel. Blanche came on here and we spiel. But I think a part of when people spiel to y'all, and I want y'all to really understand this, I think, and y'all can talk for yourself, Blanche and CJ, it's kind of because we don't want y'all to go through that same thing.
Absolutely. And I mean, and I'm a Christian, y'all. They look, your audience be cooking me saying I'm a janky Christian. But there's now no condemnation to the, like, I don't feel condemned. Y'all can say,
well, there was no condom in the beginning, so.
But yeah,
no condoms, but a lot of C-mation.
But I don't feel condemned. Like, I don't feel condemned because I've already dealt with those, emotions. But yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You pay the price. You pay the price for those types of things.
So can I say one thing real quick?
No, I want to.
And so I was to her point. I think it's irresponsible and responsible women that's having abortions. That's the only part I would disagree with her. I don't think that it's a bunch of responsible women having abortions. I think it's a bunch of irresponsible women doing it as well. And that's why we're in the conundrum we in, kind of. But I don't know if we want the irresponsible women having kids, or like, it's such a weird place to be. Do we want the?
I do believe a little bit of though the movie, and if you guys haven't seen it, go take a look at it. It's a bad movie, but it's a good movie, and it's called Idiocracy.
Yeah.
You talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah, you had me watch that years ago. I hadn't seen it. You put me on that movie.
When I finally watched it, I was amazed.
All the stupid people are having the babies.
Yep. Idiot.
Yeah.
I dated a girl and she had two. She said she had 2 abortions. She was going to school, very intelligent, come from a very intelligent family, and then got older and can't have any more children.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because of the procedure. So she won't produce, But I know some stupid motherfuckers. I ain't even got to talk about other people. I just know in my family. They're stupid and they have several children. They walk. I don't know. They just keep getting pregnant, keep having, and then their children are stupid. Now I've watched their children have stupid. Like we got generations of stupid motherfuckers in my family, and I look at them like, not only did you have a child, but your stupid ass child had a stupid ass child.
Man,
Yeah.
Life ain't nothing but a bunch of cycles. It just goes in a circle.
Tommy, that sounds. Have you seen Freakonomics? Freakonomics, they had this situation where this girl was her mother was a big fan of the Cosby Show, and she loved the actress Tempest Bledsoe. So she wanted to name her daughter after Tempest Bledsoe, but she ended up misspelling it and calling her Temptress. And then it turned out the girl grew up to be a problem child, always in trouble, promiscuous, and everything else. And then they had the scene where they said that the judge looked at her and said, "Looks like you're trying to live up to your name." Well, in Freakonomics, they said it's not the fact that she's trying to live up to her name. It's the fact that she was raised by a woman that would misspell the name and name her Temptress instead of Tempest.
Ooh. Wow. And it's true. Think about how many stupid, like that boy Zionte that I did the show about yesterday. You know his mother was a dumbass.
Yeah.
You know she was.
Yep.
No, I'm not saying that everybody might. Sometimes you get lucky. And I think that's where environment comes in. Because it's a lot of, like LeBron, had this nigga not been good at basketball, he'd just been a nigga with a weird name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember when I was in school, working in the schools, there was a kid. His name was Shathid, but his name was spelt shithead.
Wow.
Yep. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God. On the CB,
you gonna have me on the south side looking for this motherfucker. I gotta find it.
Look. So look, if you ask somebody,
well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Falcons kicker name was Young Ho.
Oh God,
Young Ho.
But look,
yes, the Falcons kicker name was Young Ho.
Yeah, if you know somebody who works for CPS, Corey, you can have them look that up, and you will see his name was Shathid, but it literally was spelled shithead.
I know
I
somebody working CPS
somebody
too.
asked me.
I know somebody working CPS too. I'm on that
Actually,
shit.
look it up. They might already know because it's a running thing in Chicago public schools to where motherfuckers knew this fucking kid to where teachers and shit alike. It was shared information. Motherfuckers look it up and ask you and say, "How do you pronounce this name?" I was like, "Why would somebody name their kid shithead?" I said, "This shit can't be real." They said, "No, his name is Shathid." I said, "God damn."
I guarantee you she has some crackhead aunt that said, "Hey, you should name him this and spell it that way." It's always from some crazy family member.
But Oprah Winfrey's name was spelled wrong. Her name was supposed to be Oprah. From the lady from the Bible or whatever. But it was fucking Oprah because the niggas couldn't spell.
So do you think it's a correlation that we all got like normal names, pretty normal names up here?
Yes, it's like your parents had some fucking sense.
My parents had we had the Bible, so we got a lot of Johns and Toms, and we got a lot of they just call motherfuckers out to Joseph. They was
I give you points for it because the shit niggas have come up with, man, come the fuck on, man.
Like Napoleon.
I love when
Napoleon is not a bad name. It's just, I mean, if you're gonna name your kid Napoleon, what's wrong with Adolf?
Well, Dolph was named that.
Yes, young Dolph. His name, mama named him Adolf.
Adolf. Yep. Sure the fuck did.
But you know how they combine two names, like the father and the mother name and shit. I'm like, that's confusing. Then how many syllables you got? Then
bro,
y'all had to spell that shit.
Do y'all remember the woman on Oprah that had like a child had like 100 names? And
I remember that shit.
That was crazy.
I remember when niggas started that lie and love shit. I remember that shit when everybody was a lie, everybody was a love, then it became Sha, and then it was Sha. It's like that shit just progressed because niggas got into this thing to where they wanted something to be different. Like, but goddamn.
Now you got Zionte.
What when we was pro-black, you had Raheem, you had Shabazz, everybody had a.
But you could at least attach that to something.
Yes.
These niggas was literally just making shit up,
Was-
man. It was
Yeah.
like, what the
What's
fuck?
crazy is they want to be so different, but it's the same. I know so many Ishas, Taisha,
Yes.
Oh,
Isha,
God.
Naisha, my Janisha.
Bro,
And so
you
many,
and then
it's
you
like
and
they
my
trying
thing
to
would
be
be
so different, but they don't know how to. They don't have imagination
Hey.
or creative. They not. It's like they
Yes.
it's rinse and repeat of the same name. Just I'm gonna switch this one letter or these two letters, and now
switch
it's
it
different.
around, put an
Or
apostrophe
having
in there, put a
hyphenations
dash in there.
and
It's
macrons.
like it's like everybody, and I can remember this as a kid. There's always a moment where somebody asks you where your name came from or what your name is about. Why were you? Who are you named after? That's part of your identity. And it's like you ain't named after your father or whatever the case may be, or you're not named after your mother. It's like, but then for somebody to tell you or ask you that, and all you can say is, "Yeah, my mom wanted to do something different." What the
Yeah.
fuck does that mean, Dijon?
Oh, Dijonay. Like
Mustard.
Dijonay. I'm looking like that shit like Dijon mustard or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's what it is.
Ray Poupon, motherfucker, what?
Well, I just think that I think this all boils down to what happens with single mothers, which might have been why a lot of people might have told you, Lady CJ, about the idea of maybe you're not ready. Because if you think about it, the story I did yesterday when I was talking about the young girl, and Wilbert, when you're unmuted, it gives a weird echo. So if you don't mind, could you just mute yourself until it's like time for you to talk? Because I hate hearing that thing back. It's like it's I don't know what it is, but it's irritating. I got a sensitive ear. But a lot of young ladies, like the lady was yesterday, she was just 19 years old. She got pregnant by the realest nigga alive. You could see it in his eyes. He wasn't playing with him, homie. He was strapped when he ride. But he was. Listen, I tell everybody that if you want some really good dick, you probably don't want to fuck me. You want to fuck this real nigga. He gonna fuck you. I know this nigga fuck for a living. He fuck for a place to stay. He gonna die tomorrow because he's selling drugs. I bet he fuck great. I know he do. I can tell that's what I can tell he does. Stop laughing, Blanche. I know he do. I can't out fuck this nigga. This nigga, he live in the trap. I cannot out fuck him. He could die tomorrow. I get it. But what I'm telling you is this: after you fuck, you don't have his kid though. You don't have his kid. You have a good night with him. You have a great weekend with him. You don't have his kid. But that woman who did this so the other day, she had his kid. Then told him out to find out he was cheating, as if that was a surprise. Ladies, if your man got good dick, don't be expecting you to be the only one to get it. That don't make no sense. If you got a good purse, you ain't expected to be the only motherfucker to buy it. Anyway, you stop laughing, Sadie, Lady CJ, because you know I'm telling the truth. The dick is good, Sharon. Am I lying, Melon? If the dick is good, Sharon.
Let the church say amen.
Share this nigga. Nigga dick. If a nigga dick ain't good, make sure you stay in the room and play video games.
I'm taking notes. Share my dick.
But
you might get in trouble, CJ. Don't be letting her get you in no
trouble. Don't let me talk you out. Don't let me talk you outside by the road.
It's too late.
Don't you do it. But like that girl decided that she wanted to tell this young man, since you've been cheating, you'll never see your child again. And he just so happened to be a young man that wanted to be around his kid. And he murdered 5 people because she said that. He tried to murder her. He murdered her mama, murdered her mama's girlfriend. Just tell you the type of hood this was. He just walked in and shot them all because of the dumb words of a 19-year-old. Would she have said that at 29? Probably not. She probably would have realized this the realest nigga alive. I'm not going to tell him. But she was thinking as a 19-year-old that I can control this storm. And she couldn't. He killed everybody but her. He shot her but didn't kill her. He's doing 4 life sentences now. I think it was 4. But anyway, young man like that just lost it. So maybe even though you look back on it, maybe God understood. If you had that baby, you might have acted more irrationally though. If you had them kids, you might have done more damage, not only to your life, but theirs. I know this ain't much solace for you because as you get older, probably your motherly instincts say, like guys do. There's a lot of guys who walked away from their kids and they get by their 50s, 60s. Even the kids they walked away from, they go back and try to find them and say, you know what, let me reconnect. And then people in your situation probably can only reconnect up here, and it's hurtful. But I hope that maybe y'all will see that maybe at that age, it may have been the best thing for you and all parties involved, because you give a young woman that kind of power. Well, if my life ain't going happy, I might fuck his life up. You might drag him through shit because you going through shit. Look, one of the greatest things, and I'm going to throw this out to y'all. I had planned on making a video about this, but I'm going to let y'all have it. Y'all know that white girl that just died yesterday? Hayden Panettiere?
Yeah.
I wanted to say something nobody said. I was going to say she should be a feminist icon. Do you know why she should be a feminist icon? Because she had been in entertainment since she was 8 months old. She has been in Hollywood since she was 8 months old. She had a baby by Vladimir Klitschko. Do y'all know who that is? World champion boxer.
Yeah, the boxer. Okay.
Had a baby by him. She had a baby by Vladimir Klitschko. Do you know what she did when she had that baby? She gave it to him and let him go raise it over in Serbia. Do you know why she did it? Because she knew she was a fucking drug addict and she didn't want to be the one to ruin her child's life like her mama ruined hers. She's dead now because of the shit her mom did, but her child's alive because she didn't force that child through her struggle. We don't give women credit for that shit. If you know you're not a good mom or you know you going through some shit, what's wrong with giving a child to the fucking father? If she had gave that child away to the state and made it a ward of the state, they would have clapped for her. If she'd had an abortion, they would have clapped for her. But because she gave her child, and she did several interviews, because she gave her child to the father, they put her down and told her she wasn't shit. How does that make sense? They clowned her to the day she died because she gave her child to the father, who is a fucking millionaire.
An accomplished boxer, accomplished athlete, fucking boxer. And it's like, man, that's
Ukraine. I'm sorry, Ukraine.
Yeah.
Serbia, Ukraine, it's all the same. Motherfuckers is Russian.
Them just cousins. But that's rare that you see that. Where a woman will give that baby to the father.
She could have kept it and just siphoned money from him.
Money off of him, yep. And fucking died maybe 2-3 years earlier or whatever, just doing all this shit she was doing.
Isn't that what's her name did? The one who used to say, "Look at my body." What, the blonde with the big tits?
Oh, Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole, you remember? She kept that baby.
Yep, sure did. And she
kept the older one. And the older one died. The only one still alive is the baby. Because she was greedy and kept them damn children, and we push women to keep children even when they don't want them.
It's such a sad.
Wait, I think didn't her son overdose?
That's what I said. The older son,
he overdosed.
I thought he
just
committed
like her
suicide.
ass.
And I thought he
overdosed like she did. They both overdosed.
Yup, he sure fucking did.
They don't want to see men get any credit. So it's like the pick me thing. Women having men's back is against the sisterhood. That's why they don't not want to see women champion men. Do not champion men at all. That's the thing. That's where they at with it. You can't give men credit. We can't let them have any success. We can't let them be happy damn near. We have to control every aspect of this thing for it to work. And they got it to work pretty damn well.
Tommy, I got a question.
I think we fucked that up. Oh, go ahead.
Here go a joke.
Wait, Tommy, did the white community go at her or was it the black community? Because I don't think
the white community went at her. It was the white community because she was a white icon.
Oh yeah, so ask what nationality was she?
Yeah, who went after her?
Well, it was the white community because she was a white icon, and they still you remember feminists are the same women that say women should be able to do whatever they want, but then when a woman decides that she wants to be a mom and a wife, they go off on her and say, "Why'd you do that?" They're odd people, and I can tell you, my own mom went off on my daughter's mom when she had decided to let me keep the child. She said, "What kind of woman does that?" I looked at my mom's like,
"A good woman."
Damn.
Why would you say that? I don't know a mom that would give up her child.
Shit, go to the orphanage. Go to your
But
local
they're
fire
okay with
department.
that. But that's what I'm saying. They're okay with that. They're okay with the abortion. And it goes back to what CJ said. They're okay as long as a man is not given credit or shown in a good light. Giving a child to an adoption agency doesn't put a man in a good light. Aborting a child actually makes that woman look good and the man look bad because why wasn't he there? That's why she had to do it. But giving it to the guy, they don't ever champion that. When's the last time you seen women champion a man for putting that man? Because if they claim raising a baby is so difficult, why aren't more women just dropping their babies off at a man's house then?
And they
Fuck
know the
putting them on child
stats.
support, give them the child.
And they know the stats, Tommy. They see the stats that we see every day. That man raising a kid by himself is just the same as a two-parent household. They know these stats. They not, like I said the first time, they're not dumb. Women, they don't care.
I'm gonna push back for a little bit.
Go ahead.
Just a little bit. Women give the child to the man when the child is already fucked up. When the child is getting old, and like just think about it. Yeah, when that child gets older and now he's ready to buck back and fight back and everything else. Now, where's the daddy at? Give him to the daddy so he can try and fix the shit that I fucked up for 15 years.
Shut up. You talking about Furious Style. That's a movie.
No, it's the same thing. They love puppies. They love them all the time and always want to adopt one. But as soon as one grows up a little bit, oh, you're just not cute enough anymore. Oh, we'll just give them away. We'll send them off to adoption. Oh, daddy, you can have them. You know, they're not cute anymore. They look like you.
Ask the ladies. Okay, I got to ask them. Is that a thing, ladies? Do y'all think that women like the idea of babies and like them when they're small and then they get tired of them?
You're on mute.
I'm mute.
Ladies.
Yeah, you.
It's so real that you said it because I didn't even think about it. But yeah, like they will typically give it to the father after you have they have problems. The kids are the formative ages have come and gone, and then you give it to them. I think a lot of women just have forsake their natural desire, and we're made to be mothers, and unfortunately, the media, and they're so propagandized that they make motherhood look hard, like it's a burden, and oh my God, I can't live my dreams and all of that, and I deserve to have, you know, a good life or whatever, and they've kind of bought it hook, line, and sinker, and I think it's just media. It's the media. They make having a child like the worst possible thing that you can do. I mean, I'm just thinking about it even in my own life. Like, you told somebody you were pregnant, it was like, oh, really? Oh my God, what are you gonna do? And I'm looking.
Are they really doing that?
Yes,
I'm gonna take care of it.
I mean, Lady Melanin. I mean, I call you Lady Melanin. Melanin, like, seriously, like, you hear the women, like, when.
Wait, what are they saying?
Like when
It's the worst thing ever that you got pregnant.
Like, it's the word. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? Oh God.
I haven't been. That's you're probably talking about a different generation. I don't feel like that's the generation right now. Maybe the generation prior. Right now, pregnancy seems to be a badge of honor of some sort, especially without the ring. Like, you might say the one that gets married first and have children is the one getting crucified over the baby mama, in my opinion.
That made me think about something. I had a question. I don't know if anybody can answer it though. When did men start writing and preparing the legislation to support that type of mentality of, you know, wanting the woman to keep the child, the whole child support thing, and how that got perverted? Like, around what time did men start putting the legislation together for that, to where the state could just intervene and just totally fuck over men? Like, I don't know when that started
with LBJ.
Well, it used to be good. Like, so we're talking about mothers used to be mothers, and the children used to be safe with them, nurtured, cared for. The men would go out and you know, support financially. That used to be the case. I don't know where it went wrong, where women just, I mean, like,
so
Well, they hate children. I mean,
So
like,
are
when-
we saying that was like in 19? I saw somebody put 1965. So is that like along with Title IV that started, where they changed that whole thing to where it started to be the thing to where, yeah, if you not there, if y'all split up or whatever, the woman's gonna get the kid, and then you got to pay all of this insane amount of money for child support and all that shit. Is that when that started, or was child support around before that?
No, what you got to understand is she was right. What happened was this. It used to be a time, as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. When women were good women, they felt like men had done them wrong if they were walking away. So you couldn't just walk away scot fucking free, because a lot of niggas could. So they said, you got to give them something. You got to help take care of them. So the thought behind it was good because, well, these women were typically your wife, or it was like women weren't just running around having people's babies. They didn't have to worry about that. It was the niggas who was going around just being Johnny Appleseed. So they were saying, well, you need to pay for what you did. That's not right, but you can walk away from it. So it was fair. The problem was it changed because once the women start being able to work, well, you can't really do that to a woman, leave a woman. This woman can get a job like anybody else. But the bill still stood. All these bills that used to be there for a reason still stand, and they shouldn't be there anymore. And nobody wants to revise them because as a man, if you say, hey, shouldn't we revise this? Well, the women will say you're a deadbeat dad and you're supporting deadbeat dads and you're whatever. So men are afraid to say, if these women get to brag and say they're just as good as being, the first thing should happen when a baby is born. Because think about it. Why is it that even to this day, we do not have a law that says you must have a DNA test at every birth?
Yep.
Only women fight back against that. There's no men.
Tennessee was
fighting
turned
back.
down. And Tennessee was turned down. They had it. They had some type of legislation. Missouri had brung it up. What's even more interesting about when Missouri had put it up there as a bill, it was a black woman that did it. That they introduced that bill. It was a black. It was. I was surprised that it was a black Democrat woman that introduced that bill. And I don't know where it's
about
at.
common law.
Oh, common law marriage. Yeah.
Common law was created to protect the woman.
Yes, but look what has happened now. Now they done came up with something called palimony. Palimony is I was dating a bitch and she thought that I was going to marry her and she thought she had some money coming. So when I didn't marry her, she missed out on the money that was supposed to come. So she can file for palimony and now get that money from me that she would have gotten had she married me.
Didn't Mariah Carey do something like that?
Well, the only person somebody done it with that guy overseas. Yeah, the
dog-faced billionaire.
Yeah, I think she's right. I think she's right.
Wait, what happened?
That she had a billion. He's like a billionaire that she used to date, and he decided not to be with her. And what's her name did it too? Janet Jackson. She got pregnant.
Oh
at
yeah,
50.
that was some other shit there, man. Yeah, because she had
Yep.
that baby, and like the time
He
frame
paid
in
her,
which
though.
she had to be there, damn near to the fucking day.
Yeah,
She
he
got
paid
a
her.
divorce from that nigga as soon as she technically could and walk away with that fat ass check that she walked away
A
with.
big check.
Yes,
It's
that
crazy.
shit
But
was
again,
like-
these are all laws that used to exist when women didn't have power, and they've never come back to revise these laws. Every law, the way they're supposed to be done is it's written, and then you come back and you revise it when times change.
Yeah.
Well, men are afraid to ask for these laws to be revised because as soon as you ask, like today when I was talking to those women, the first words out of their mouth was, the only reason you're saying this is because you sexually assaulted someone. I was like, how? So you shut people down like that? And all the women were agreeing. I was like, none of y'all know me. And all I was saying was, there's no way this should be able to happen without your knowledge. And if you can call me one, call out the nigga who did it to you then. Why don't we know his name?
Right.
He stealthed you.
Lies.
Yes.
That's all they
What
do
is
over there, though. They reckless
They
over there.
talk.
You gotta gear up for some more if you keep on. Because they is reckless.
But that brings a even more of a statement. It's hard to talk like sensibly to black women. Just like how you had to go through, Tommy, when you were saying, hey, this is what I'm thinking of, and all of a sudden the emotions get in the way, and now I gotta call you all type of names and I gotta talk shit to you. Instead of listening what I'm saying and really refuting what I'm saying, if you had a problem with it, no, I have to go ahead and put this performance on and be very performative and cuss out, and then all of a sudden everybody else is agreeing. I think we talked about this a couple times, Tommy, as far as like, do we blame the audience or the performer? And man, the audience is a motherfucker to me.
Well, you got to remember what the audience is there for, though. Aren't they there to be entertained?
Yep.
So if me and Lady CJ are calling each other names and calling them bitch, nigga, hoe, and all kind of names, nobody's going to say, hey, can y'all stop so we can get back to the point? They're going to say, do it, do it, do it. You ever notice when you get around a circle, if y'all keep, I'm old, y'all wouldn't know this, but if you keep walking around each other like this, what happens to somebody on the side?
They
push. Yes.
They want to see a fight. They're gonna push you.
Yep.
Cross the
Y'all
line
didn't
if you
fight
bad.
quick enough. I need y'all to fight.
Fight, yeah. Or they throw that shit out. Don't say anything about my grandmama because my grandmama dead. Don't talk about my auntie because my auntie dead. Then that's
Or now it's you gonna let him say that to you?
yeah.
Yeah,
They
everybody,
need.
like, oh, sorry. Everybody's like celebrating the and I don't want to bring up this up. If you don't want to, you tell me if I'm wrong. But the Andrew Wilson and Candace Owens debate, I didn't like that she was like really like rude. Like if you're having a professional
She was very
debate,
snooty.
she was so nasty, and he normally is. He usually gives it back to them on or whatever podcast, but he just backed off, and I wanted him to just like. I wanted him to come at her. He didn't.
He was an asshole too, but when I found out all of the stipulations and shit that they had in that
On
fucking
him.
contract, that was the problem. And I get the fact that it got to me, because I hated the fucking debate. I thought it was a waste of fucking time. But
Hated
it was like if you're gonna go through all of that, you know, and you got all of you can't talk about this, you can't say it this way and do all that, but then you get and you give the pretense of having it. What kind of shit are you doing? And she knew that. She literally rested in my black bitch power to do that, to say I can do this. I got my parachute no matter what. When shit gets thick or shit gets hectic, heavy for me, I can just back out because I got this contract. The fact that you did that, it made the debate a waste of time. Why the fuck would I want to debate somebody who's paying me fucking $300,000 and I get they all made a fucking, both of them made some money off of it. But why would you go through that if you don't want to have the conversation? But then you get on there and you got your legs crossed talking about, well, I just want to have the conversation. No, you don't, bitch, because you wouldn't have gave me this all this fucking legal beagle shit in order to shit I can and can't talk about. If you're that confident in what you're saying and you're that confident in what you're doing, why wouldn't you let the gloves be taken off and say, hey, as long as you ain't calling me no bitch or no shit like that, we good and I'll talk about whatever. But that lets you know I'm on that bullshit. And if you're not going to be on the bullshit, then, hey, I don't want to have anything to do with
Blanche,
it.
did you? I want to ask Blanche. Did y'all review it? Did y'all review that?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I would say they both had stipulations in the contract. So if you notice, she kept asking him, can I ask a question? Because she wasn't supposed to be able to ask questions. And this dummy was like, go ahead and ask him. Like, that's his fault. So the problem is they had a contract, but he wasn't playing chess because he wasn't trying to win a debate. He was trying to catch her in a situation to legally be binding. So the problem is his strategy was flawed because Candace is going to sit back and she's not going to give him what he wants. And so, again, Candace can switch back and forth between this and Black Girl Magic. She can go back and forth. So in that moment, we talked about it. She had an interview with Nick Fuentes, and he was chopping her head off. And so that was the first time I ever saw Candace like, dang, I'm getting whooped. So she was already ready this time for Andrew Wilson. She was not going to let that happen again. So I just think that she wasn't trying to, I guess, win a debate. And I think she was trying to look a certain way. And to me, it was entertainment, it's theater, and she came out on top because she had all the viral moments. Now, if it was a real debate where we got judges and people were scoring, she would have lost, right? She would have lost. But the fact that it's the audience, general public grading it, it's entertainment now with shock value. Who had the best quotes? She had all the black girl stuff. She had all the sayings, all the slick talk, all the I'm gonna take my time. No, you can't rush me. She had all here, get my phone. You know, usually when they cheat, you can't look at their phone, but look, when she right, take my phone. But she had her phone. Anyway, I just think that it was just like you say, Brian, it was a waste of time, BS. But I think that his goal was to catch her in something legally. So this is what I'm thinking. He was trying to jam her up in something, and she wasn't really taking the bait. And so, yeah, that's what
YouTube is loving her right now.
I was about to say that.
The way it looks on YouTube, like as if she whooped him. I couldn't sit through all of it. I think I watched some of it, but like YouTube is going crazy about it.
I'm hearing a lot of
to a degree, she did get over. She got over on it, and that's why I didn't understand that part. It was like, you know, I get it from his perspective. I really do. But it's like for something that you can kind of, he should have saw this is the fucking overlay for the underlay, and I'm gonna get fucked out of this. So let me try to just say some shit that can be clipped and do all of it that way. I think he should have taken that approach as opposed to really. I think he got invested into it as it was going on, and then he really wanted to get her to say those things or to answer for those things that she said, because it was a lot of shit she has said previously, and we can't talk about it now, and it's something you've already fucking said. Like that shit was insane. I was like, why the fuck would she be doing this? And then it's like
she said some and she was trying to deny shit she had already said.
Yeah,
go ahead, Napoleon. That's
no, what I'm saying is, Tommy, you debated. You understand if somebody's any kind of structured debate, you're not going to be in a situation where you're debating somebody who's coming from a conspiracy standpoint. The conspiracy standpoint will win hands down. It's like in acting. You can't put a regular play up against a musical. They're going to win every single damn time. There's no way you can snooker somebody coming from a conspiracy standpoint, because it's like arguing with a narcissist. They will always have another way out of being snookered.
But I think she had. I mean, because to me, there is some real conspiracy shit that took place with that shooting, and I think she had that already. So I didn't.
And you
think
can't beat
it would be a
that.
thing where she would just be debunked and disproven. The shit that was done at that event, at that incident, there was a lot of suspect shit to where you could say, "Nah, ain't no one motherfucker just gonna do this. This is a fucking conspiracy to some degree." Who's all involved and how deep the rabbit hole goes, I think that there's still a lot of room there to figure that part out. So I don't think it was a thing to where had she answered all of his questions there to be like, no conspiracy, he did it, case closed. No, it's a lot.
No, I think what he's saying is she was able to build. It's like when you tell the best lies are built on some truth. The best conspiracies are built on some truth. So if I start off doing this, I can now say the most wildest shit in the world. Right. See, Andrew was accepting of some conspiracies. The problem was she then went way off the rails, but he couldn't reel her back, because once you accept, and I've had a conversation with somebody like that, once I give them the leeway, you can't get it back now.
Yeah.
And Tommy, if you are standing on fact alone, you can't deviate from that. You can't go off the tracks. You have to stay on those tracks no matter how far the conspiracy end goes. So there's no way you could ever win it, no matter how many facts you put up. It's never gonna I mean, look at every conspiracy you ever. I mean, goodness, we love this stuff. You know, every conspiracy you could think of. There's no way, no amount of facts that will get somebody back on the tracks. It's just never going to work.
I think,
and it's brilliant. Honestly, if I was going to debate somebody and I knew it was going to be something like that, because I believe in structured debate. Period. But if I'm going to do it like they did it, I will go from a conspiracy standpoint every single time, because hey, you're going to get paid that way. That's the way.
I think Andrew looked better in that debate. I think Black YouTube think that Candace won, and people that really don't.
A lot of white folks think she won too. They ain't just black folks. A lot of
yeah, I was about to say, yep.
A lot of motherfuckers think
okay,
that.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you where he messed up, right? So Andrew came in saying, it's overwhelming evidence that it's Tyler Robinson. It's overwhelming. He kept saying overwhelming. Right. It's overwhelming. Then she asked him, well, how much would you say? I don't know, 70, 85%. That's where he lost. If it's overwhelming, you got to say 99% to 100. When you say 75, 85%, you open the door for her, because that 10 or 15% means something in a conspiracy world. 10 or 15% can go a long way to saying Well, was it really his gun? Was it the right bullet? All that stuff matters. So he should have said overwhelmingly equals 99 to 100%. But when he said 70, maybe 85%, she already knew he wasn't even solid on his own position. And so when she's even talking to him, listen, Andrew said it after the post interview he did. He said, my goal was to tie her to her claims. That's what he said. He said, my sole purpose was to tie her to her claims. And he said, and I did that. So he wasn't trying to win a debate. I'm telling y'all, his goal was to get her on record saying A, B, C, and D. That's what they wanted. And I don't know if he got it, but that's what he wanted.
I don't know, man.
Well, just real quick before we dive too far into it, because we got to respect the money over on Rumble. YouTube flashes across the screen, but we got to make sure we respect the source. So I'm going to read the Rumble rants that were skipped over, and Tommy can check the Cash App. Remember the $50 balls, Tommy takes a shot, okay? Make sure you guys put some color in the chat. We have Gemini Door with the $5 Rumble rant. She said, Melanin, that color looks pretty on you. Thank you so much for that. We have Adonis over on Rumble. I've treated sex like I've treated parties. If I believe I need protection, I probably shouldn't be here. Red Yachty, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. For white women, it's called BBC breeding. That other is called race play. We also have Army Vet with the $5 Rumble rant. A little color for the chat. Good evening, panel. Good evening to you. Okay, let me make sure I got them all. We have Sun2380 with the $10 Rumble rant. Tommy, are you ever going to do another name show like you did back in 2013?
Name show?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. Name. Like name. Maybe he meant name that race. When I used to do shows where I would say what the crime was and shit like that, and then I would tell y'all to tell me what the race was. Like,
that shit that the Breakfast Club stole from you.
Yeah, they sure did. Because I would sit there and I would say, since y'all tell me I'm wrong, let me just do this. I would do it during the show. I would say, hey, check this out. This is what happened. Then I would ask the audience, who you think did that?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
It was fun. It was
hilarious.
fun.
It was.
Because they was telling me I was racist. I was like, okay, so since you believe I'm racist, I'm just going to throw out random crimes and let's see who y'all think did the crime. Thank you, Christy. Christy said she wanted to give me a shot, $50, but she wanted me to play that song for y'all, the Weave song.
Can you put my?
No, I heard the Weave song.
That shit was fucking.
Oh, you gonna skip my?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it, motherfucker.
I can't believe y'all ain't heard the Weave song. That is messed up. I'm gonna have to.
I played it for my wife. She hated it. That means it's perfect.
Oh, here it is. That's it. Hold on. Is that no? That is actually not the song. It's just the thing that I did before the song, because I had to do the whole song myself, and I really enjoyed doing the song. It was quite fun. But I don't know if I save it. I would think I did. Why wouldn't I have done it? Okay, here it is. I think this is it. Tell me what you think. Is this it?
Story of some black ladies who like covering their hair with blonde wigs, but in public they say white women jealous and that they are the blueprint, when the truth is that they wish they were Caucasian or Asian or lighter enough to pass. And if they can't put on their weaves and wigs, they'll wear a Jiffy Pop bag, the wavy bunch, the wavy bunch. Their heads smell just like some you had for lunch, the wavy bunch, the wavy bunch. Underneath that wig smells like old crunch and munch.
That's fucking epic.
Man, Crunchy Bunch is crazy. Crunchy Bunch is crazy.
Smell like something that.
Yo.
Motherfuckers don't even know. Do they even make Crunchy Bunch anymore?
Yo,
Boy,
Crunchy
they
Bunch
do.
is crazy.
They do. Oh my God.
It's under some weave, I can tell you that much.
I was so shocked at how all of them had a fucking blonde wig at some point or another. Like, is that a part of the fucking repertoire? Like, what the fuck?
Think about it. If it was guys, you know what they would call it, and y'all tell me if I'm lying. They would say it was if guys did that, they call it a humiliation ritual. They say if they seen all these celebrity guys do this, they say it must be a Am I wrong, Blanche?
Right. Joy Reid got the RoboCop wig on because her wig sit. They don't even line up with the scalp right. Her wig just sit on top of her head.
Right.
Tommy called her fucking demolition man.
That'd be them lace fronts. That'd be them lace fronts. Them lace fronts having them looking crazy.
Like if we did something like that, if we men did this, walked around trying to wearing a Justin Bieber wig, they'd have told us we're crazy.
Yes, niggas lost their mind when Young Jock did that shit. When he permed his shit,
yeah,
they lost their mind. One dude did it.
One time. He didn't do it. It was like, look, nigga, you should be able to. If they always talk about we like to switch it up, that's all he did. He just wanted to see what the shit would look like if you have hair. Like sometimes I used to have hair. Y'all might not know this. I used to have hair. It was pretty long. And yes, I said I want to see how long it is. So I let them blow it out. And it came all the way down to here. I like this. I want to see how long it was. Because with the shrinkage, it was up right around here.
So wait, you
got any pictures of this, Tommy? You got any pictures?
Yes, I do. Yes, nigga.
You mind sharing, my brother?
I was a player. I was a player for life. You hear me?
Man, what did you think about that news thing I sent you, Tommy, about them talking about the fucking weave and all that shit, how that protective hairstyle is a bunch of bullshit now. Now it's literally fucking women's minds up. It's fucking toxic to the point to where they're getting cancer and shit because of the shit they're putting in their head. That shit is I was like, wow.
Brian sent me a text message and said, how does it feel to be correct, Nostradamus? And I'm telling you, some of it comes with a little bit of, I'm bitter. Like I want to stab some people. I know it's bad, but I'm like, for all these years, I've been telling y'all this, that, and the other, and y'all told me it was wrong.
Yep.
Now y'all repeating it?
That shit was on the fucking news.
They was on the
talking
news
about that shit on the fucking news. Fucking Fox News was talking about the shit.
Literally about how the hair that they're getting has these chemicals in it, and it's causing them problems.
They shunned you off of YouTube for it, and now everybody on YouTube saying the same thing. It's crazy work, man. I don't understand it, Tommy. How everybody the worst shit could be on YouTube. Niggas killing each other all day could be on YouTube. But you
all day, what have they been doing on TikTok, CJ? All day on TikTok, they asking the same question. They was asking the question which I wanted to ask y'all. They was, are black women this and are these this? And I was like, okay, so hold on a minute. Y'all are asking the same questions y'all told me that I was a sellout and a coon for. I watched Taz yesterday, who always calls me a coon, repeating me the whole time. He said, FBA is junior KKK. Who y'all know who said that?
Come on now. Wow.
I remember when I first came on Twitter, you were saying that.
Wow.
I said, what? Oh, did y'all see? I didn't see the video, but somebody sent me a picture of, boy, y'all got to give me credit for nothing's happened to me in years. Young Pharaoh is out here.
What you doing that show, Tommy? What you doing that show? Because
he gone.
I haven't seen the video. They just sent me a picture. Glad you said he gone. What is he doing? Have you seen a video?
Yes.
No, what did he do? The last time I seen him, he was.
I got in my neck. Boy, he's gone. It's over.
Hold on, wait. What he do, Blanche?
He says gone.
Young Gayro, he done. Listen,
he looking crazy.
He got the long. Listen, he got the long nails. He doing all. Listen, man, he's gone.
I knew he was crazy from the beginning, though.
Gone.
I knew
the hood that took him under.
I'm gonna tell you, I knew he was crazy, y'all. He ordered a pizza, and and the pizza man shows up, and they bring the man in the house. They was like, "Did anybody order pizza? You trying to get me? You working for the government? You like?" No, they ordered a pizza. The pizza man showed up, and they got the man hemmed up in the house talking about who you working for. And dude, really was like, "Man, I just came to deliver the pizza." He's gone. He been gone. Really, he been gone.
No, he been gone for years.
Yeah, he been gone.
Wow.
He been gone.
Wait,
Well, he
Tommy,
really
you don't remember when Young Pharaoh was threatening his own baby mom on social media?
Yeah, but I can't blame him for that. Like we ain't gonna try to make
Yeah,
it
well, yeah.
That's what should happen. No, I'm just
I know.
kidding. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I know. There's more to
I
that.
bet not-
Yeah.
I bet
I'm
not
fucking
get
with you.
in
Go
there
ahead.
alone.
When he was threatening his baby mama. The only reason I said something about it because I said this is the same nigga that was wanting to fight me over what I said about black women.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be in position where you're wanting to now murder a black woman. Somebody should tell you how you're wrong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. By his
Especially when
logic, he was trying to
especially when he
kill
was-
God.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's a bar right there. Ooh, that's a
Man,
bar.
just
That's a
saying.
bar.
That's what that nigga
That
said.
is a bar, low key.
That's a bar.
Damn.
I mean, because when you out in these streets,
Oh my fucking God.
Get the fuck out of here.
You only see the painted ones though. Those aren't painted. He got a.
Yeah,
what you talking about, sir?
Oh no.
Oh, oh,
He got on the cheetah print. He got the cheetah print on.
This
Gone.
nigga is full raptor claws.
gone.
Yes.
But did y'all see that clip where the women were saying that they like their men with a little sad?
You lying. They were
Come on
said
now.
it was okay.
They said they don't want a man that don't have a little sass, a little gayness with them.
Yeah, they
Who
know they
said
said
that?
a gay. They said a gay. They said a gay. They don't want a guy. Don't have a gay rumor attached to him.
What?
Yes, two black chicks.
That was one of them two. That's one of them two Gen Z chicks.
Two black queens.
They
I
black.
thought it was
chicks.
a black chick and a white chick.
Now it's two black chicks. Two
Oh, it
black-
was both black. I didn't know that.
What the hell? What did y'all see how many?
niggas-
That
so
was
wait a
that was
minute.
that was
Wait a
clear
minute.
rage
Wait
bait,
a minute.
though.
So niggas gotta have
Yeah, but you see how many hoops black men got to jump through. We don't know what to do no more.
we gotta have a body and a gay rumor on us.
Right. I gotta.
All right, come on now.
Kill two
We-
birds. DJ, kill
this
two
is-
birds. Kill
this is
two
a lot
birds
of-
with one stone.
this
You
a
gotta
lot-
suck a dick and hit a lick. That's crazy.
God.
Nigga gotta have a teardrop on this side and a dick on this
A
side.
motherfucker got to be young murder out here. Motherfucker got to be
murdering booties. You gotta be murdering booties out here. What are we talking about?
Hey, what was
Wow.
The Wire?
Nigga got two dicks on his eye. God damn.
Damn.
No, this is a thing. Yeah, somebody got to find the clip. I need to see the video because all I've seen is those two pictures is all I sent. So people sent me on Fight Club. Shouts out to Fight Club. But like I haven't seen the video, and I'm gonna need to see the video and see what was going on. But it goes back to like in the topic I said, like one of the things I said, gender wars, racism, and fight and fame, and maybe we can address that. All of us
Who
want.
can I send it to?
You can send it to. I'll hit you in the back.
Put it on the
Yo.
back end. You gotta sit it on the back end.
Boss,
Oh,
boss.
oh. Yeah, listen, y'all. You don't
You gotta
mean
send it
that.
through the prostate
Ew.
portal, Blanche. There's a prostate portal.
Listen,
back
y'all.
there.
You don't mean
Put
that.
it
He just
there.
slipped up. He been drinking. He been drinking, y'all. He's just.
Put it in the prostate chat.
I'm gonna put it in the back. You just hit me back.
Just drop it off in the back, Blanche. Like that.
Yo, we can't say nothing. Oh, can't have no serious conversation with you niggas. Oh, but like, let me ask y'all a serious question. The white girl, and I'm sending you my email now. You can send it to me if that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
But the young white girl, she said she lost her basically life to fame. She said when she told her mother at 19, which was fucking crazy, that she didn't want her mother to be her manager anymore. And her mother had been her manager since she was 8 months old. She said, but she realized it was fucking with their relationship. She said, telling her mother that she didn't want her to be her manager anymore. Her mother told her, "You owe me." White woman, you owe me. Y'all remember, if you watched my shows a long time ago, I have a dude by the name of Philip Buchanan, who was the number 1 draft pick of the Oakland Raiders at the time he came onto my show. He said when he got drafted, his mother walked up to him and handed him a bill.
Yo, outstanding corner too.
They think we owe them for birthing us. Instead of
Do you
them
think
going,
the price of fame, though, all of us up here would like to have a big audience? Do you think y'all are willing to play the price of fame, though? The real price that comes with it? Because if you remember, young Pharaoh went from a dude who was on probation, who just wanted some money to help pay a couple of bills because he couldn't get a real job, to look at him now. Do y'all really want what comes with the fame we seeking? Because y'all done seen, well, look at what did Perez Hilton just do?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
What happened?
Sliced himself up live on
Cut
TikTok.
himself live. Yeah.
He what?
Sliced himself up with a razor blade live on TikTok.
Bro, I'll send it to you. You gotta see it.
Yeah, bro. That shit was fucked up, man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
For as much, somebody said Britney Spears.
Yep.
Tamar Braxton.
Yeah.
Do y'all really want to be that? Did y'all know? I didn't know, and I know this is before y'all time, but Blanche and I know Brian, we know this. we know Natalie Cole, Nat King Cole's daughter.
Yeah.
Did y'all know she had got so bad on that brown that she was out there whoring in the streets?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
She was gone. They were surprised that she didn't like die from an overdose because she was out there that bad. She was out there really bad. Like they thought she was gonna before that because she had been in and out of rehab a couple of times, but she was so bad out in the streets. Like you said, she was literally like whoring out in the streets where they thought like, yeah, she's gonna
Imagine you hitting the streets and somebody say, "Hey, you want Nat King Cole's daughter to suck your dick?"
Yep. She was out there, bro.
She was out there. Them drugs got a motherfucker. And here's the thing. She had been her whole life in the spotlight.
Hit song and all. She was like one of the first people there. They were able to actually, she did like a duet with her dad. And that was like a big thing. Yep.
Did she have like a Christmas thing
did
too?
a remake. Yeah, she did.
Oh no, but y'all might not know she was the first African American to win Best New Artist Grammy. She was the first.
Wow, yep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, bro. She had a fucking career, and she just fell off, man. She got off into that
But
shit.
they said she had been a drug addict just like Whitney Houston at a young age. And you look at Demi Moore. Demi Moore said her mama sold her for $500 when she was 15 years old to a producer.
Yep.
Wow.
$500 to fuck my child.
Yep.
Gary Coleman, parents, stripped him all his fucking money.
Yep.
Did you?
Tommy, you remember when you did the show? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, recently they're passing around the video of Beyonce sitting on that white dude lap. Are y'all seeing that? That just came out where he was on the phone with Michael Jackson and she was like, "Oh my God." And he was like, "Come sit on my lap." And so Beyonce,
manager?
She's like 15, 16, and she's sitting on that white dude's lap.
Oh yeah. When she was on the phone with Michael, she was on the white dude's lap the whole conversation.
He was Whitney's manager. I forgot his name. What's the guy?
Clive Davis.
Clive Davis?
No, it was like the overweight dude, the overweight white dude.
Clive Davis was a fat queen.
It wasn't Harvey Weinstein, was it?
Yeah, I was about to say, look at what Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
No, Weinstein's movies.
Okay, yeah.
Queen
I know.
Clive.
Accountable Commentary did a video on it.
They said she was bouncing and shit on his.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was thankful. She was thankful she was telling Mike how she loved the track and they about to record it as soon as she hang up. They about to go in the studio.
Jeez.
Tommy, do you remember when
You
you
know.
did the show about the two Corys?
Oh,
Talking
Corey
about that
Feldman and
fucking
Corey, yeah.
that fucking documentary, man. That changed that was a life-changing thing, man. If you have not seen that, y'all need to watch that shit. That shit is really eye-opening about what the fuck is going on or has been going on in Hollywood. And that, like, the whole thing with River Phoenix and all that shit, how he got strung out and all that shit.
Oh, you mean Corey?
motherfuckers.
You mean
Corey
Corey
Feldman and Corey
Feldman?
Haim.
Yeah, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
It's called something like the Two Corys or the Tale of Two Corys. It's some shit like that. But you can look it up and they're like, man, my man is telling the whole shebang, like on how shit went down, how Hollywood and all that shit are groomed.
Remember your boy named Frodo, the boy who played Frodo, Elijah Wood?
Oh, yeah, Elijah Wood.
What did he say? He would never want his kids to be a part of this shit.
Yup. Sure did. A lot of it. Usher said that shit too. When they asked his ass, hey man, would you let your kid go to Diddy camp? He was like, hell fucking no, nigga.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was that
Usher
shit
said
offended
it,
him.
and what did the white boy said it too?
Yeah.
Bieber, Justin Bieber.
Bieber,
Yeah,
sure did.
that fucking dude, man. That shit, when they showed that video of how Puffy was pressing that little nigga, man, I was like, wow. Puffy was out there, bro, to the point where he was pressing him like on it was some MTV thing they were doing. And he like pulled up on the nigga and was like, yeah, man, you ain't been calling me, man. Like, where you been? And you can literally see Justin like literally like
Fear in his eyes.
Yes, you can see him being afraid. And I was like,
Remember,
what
he
the
pressed
fuck?
Fab like that. You remember he pressed Fabians like that. He said, when you gonna party me? And Fab tried to play it off. He was like, yo, you know, he said, no, when me and you. And said it like that to him, like,
yes. He was like,
But I
yeah,
think-
we party all the time. Did he? Like, no, nigga.
when me and you.
I want to party with you. He was on that shit he was on that shit Baby was on. When Baby was on stage about, I fuck with niggas too. I was like, hey man, what the fuck? Like, get some women up here. No, get these dudes up here. I fuck with niggas too. I'm like,
Damn.
yeah, boy, these niggas getting beside themselves, man.
I still remember, like I told the story, and I'm telling you, I was ashamed, and it took me years to tell it. I used to do music down in Atlanta, and it was doing pretty good. There's a song with Jeezy. I was doing all right. And so I'm hanging out with this dude named Loon who did a song called "I Need a Girl's Mind." I'm hanging with
I
him.
need a girl.
He need no girl.
Sure didn't. I'm sitting there in the car with this nigga. We getting ready. We downtown and going to Buckhead now. And he went to the car, sat in the car with him for a minute. And I was gonna ride with him. We were gonna go to another spot. This is when Buckhead used to be like Buckhead would stay open all night.
Yeah.
He was like, man, you come on and ride with him. And it was such a good time. I was like, well, fuck it, yeah. And while we were sitting in the car talking, he took his hand, put it right on my thighs.
No.
And said, so yeah, like that.
Wow, nigga.
And so I froze. I'm like Terry Crews.
Oh, Tommy, you was Tom, you a victim.
I am. I ain't gonna lie, I was a victim. I froze like Terry Crews, but he didn't grab my dick. He grabbed my thighs.
Okay.
He grabbed my thighs. And so I'm sitting up there thinking, I said, well, maybe he's just a friendly nigga. Because I know sometimes I put my arm around a nigga, like, hey man, what's up? And he might feel comfortable. So I'm saying, I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. I'm trying to rationalize my way out of this situation. So he's like, yeah, so we gonna go to that. I'm like, yeah. So you can ride with me. I said, you know what? I don't want to leave my car here because I don't know what might happen. So I'm gonna drive my car, but I'm gonna follow you to the club. We supposed to be going to this club called Opera at that time. I think it was Opera or something like that.
Hitting the high note.
I got in my motherfucking car. He went right. I went left. I never saw this nigga again.
Man.
But it was like he put his fucking hand on my leg, and I said, "What does this mean?" But y'all remember, Puffy used to get mad when I would tell the story of me, him, and what was his name? I forgot the guy's name now from L.A. when he was having his album release party.
King
Shit,
Los.
somebody in the comments. King Los. Thank you. Me, King Los. Y'all remember that video when I'm sitting there? Me, King Los, them. Man, it wasn't a mutt but hoes. 4 niggas and 59 hoes.
Then what happened, Tommy?
It was about 11 o'clock. 11:30 was
out.
4 niggas and 40 hoes.
King Lo can rap too.
11 o'clock, midnight, it was 4 niggas and 20 hoes. 12:30, it was 4 niggas and 4 hoes.
Then what happened, Tommy?
1 o'clock, it was 8 niggas and no hoes.
Time to go.
And then what happened, Tommy?
I noticed the pussy was gone, but the dick had multiplied. So I said, because they had gave me that good old California weed, and if you've ever had some really good purple, the shit have you weak. You can't put your head up, everything moving in slow motion and shit. So I knew shit was gone. So I looked over at my man Tommy Gunn. Said I picked up my phone. I was with whatever strength I had left. I picked up the phone. I'll tell you what I feel like at that moment. I felt like Nick Fury right before he turned to ash. He sent that text out. Right before I sent that text out, I said, Captain Marvel, you better come save us. And I sent the text out. I sent the text out to Tommy. I said, Tommy, we need to leave. And then number niggas left. He said, why are you tripping? You could tell his 20-year-old sphincter had never been infiltrated or never
And
had
where's
been.
he from? He from somewhere else, ain't he?
Yeah, he from DC. So DC is shady. And he from Nigeria. So
Nigeria, yeah, there we go.
From Nigeria. So he was a young cat. He had never had his sphincter threatened. But I said I knew what Loon did. I'm not having this happen again. So I was telling him, I said, hey, man, we need to go. He said, well, why? I said, nigga, just go. So we get up and get ready to go. And I told Puffy, I said, hey, we got to go. He said, why? And so I'm thinking, I'm like a bitch. Let me think of some reasons. I said, well, we got the car down there and got to put some money in the car because, they going to tow it. He said, you don't worry about that. I own the garage. Fuck.
Damn it.
Good.
Damn it.
I need to go.
I own the garage, man. You good.
So next thing I told him, I said, well, we got to get up in the morning because I got to do this interview. Because, I guess I was like a hoe because I was downtown LA and I'm broadcasting. He just pulled up in the limousine and was like, Tommy! And I'm telling this fucking puppet, know my name. Nigga, I want you to come through. I'm going to send him, come through. Whatever. My mom love you. I'm thinking this is the greatest shit in the world. Like every time I was in LA, it was another nigga who knew me. So I thought it was the greatest shit in the world. Now I'm sitting up here like caught. I said, I believe if the next thing I say don't work, I'm gonna have to suck a dick to get out of here. And I do not want to do this.
He wanted to Farnsworth your Bentley. That's what he wanted to do.
I do not want to do this because I don't know
need
how
to get out now at this moment.
I told that, so then I told her, I said, look, we gotta go because I gotta get up in the morning and we gotta do this interview. So I need some sleep. This motherfucker said, this is when you know a nigga ain't right. First off, when a man tell you, and all y'all men, y'all tell me, when a man tell you he finna go home, what you supposed to say to him?
All right, bro.
All right,
man.
Be safe.
Right. You ain't supposed to keep finding ways this nigga can't leave. So when I told him I gotta get up in the morning, the nigga said, you can sleep here. Nah, man.
Either y'all finna kill me or rape me.
Tommy was
I
like,
don't want to be around for neither.
Tommy was like Q and Juice. They was like, this nigga scared. He's like, I ain't scared. I just got a DJ Saturday night.
I am. I'm frightened.
I said, no, we got to go, and we left. And then Tommy, we was sitting in the car, kept saying, man, why was you in such a hurry to leave? I said, niggas, you stupid. I said, I know I'm high, but what the fuck? Nigga, there was no hoes left.
That nigga wear fishnet tank tops, so you know that nigga.
Yeah, I did. That's why I said he a young cat. He know no better. I keep telling them we
train coming.
See, here's the thing. I keep trying to tell people we Caribbean. In Caribbean, we fuck around and we got to learn out the wild in America. You cannot wear these fishnet tank tops.
Hey, you talk about the train that was going through that tunnel, Brian?
we the real niggas in the Caribbean wear fishnet tank top, bitch. That's a thug in a fishnet tank top. Now here it's not the same. So you have to tell them niggas. And I kept saying, why is this nigga wearing? I'm getting ready to do a live show. He was there. He was helping me produce it. This nigga got on camera to fit. I said,
I got it. He didn't want that train to come.
Come on, bro. You done put the fishnet. Now they gonna be talking about me. You take that motherfucker off. So I had to call him out live on the show. I said, come on, man. I know you my dog and everything, but they gonna think I'm a punk if I don't call out this shirt you got on.
You talking about King Los? You talking about King Los, Tommy?
I gotta call this shit out.
Oh,
we ain't back home, nigga.
He was like, nigga, you
that here.
He was like, nigga, you
We're not in Atlanta. We're not in Atlanta right now, nigga.
It ain't Atlanta, no. Caribbean niggas, this weird niggas. We put on some tight ass leather pants and be like, yeah, nigga.
Oh my God.
No, you can't wear that. No.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
We in the States.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. He was on his ass like, nigga, you can't wear that.
No, I had to tell him, no, I'm be your big brother right now. You can't do this.
I ain't never had a fishnet tank top.
But no, that was, and that night I said, every time he called me and I said, no. Like, and I look at it this way. I don't know what you was trying to do, but I would be wrong if I sit around and wait to find out.
Exactly. And that's the difference between men and women.
Yes.
A woman gonna hang out. I didn't think he would do that.
Well, to really think about it, all the women sat around and said, it's time to go. That night, that's what the story sounded like.
Well, but see, I don't know if he sent them away. Like, it was weird that they just left.
Yeah, that was my
new. Yeah, them hoes.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know.
Like, ain't no big hit for us, girl. We can go.
Because they were playing Los's. They were playing Los's album, so they were playing tracks from Los albums. Because his album hadn't come out yet, and they produced it at Bad Boy, and they was letting me hear it. And so I'm listening to it, and then they would play the instrumental, and he would ask me, what's a verse? And I'm getting high, y'all don't know what it's like to be in a cypher. Cypher, these bunch of niggas, and especially some hoes around. And see, me, I had never seen hoes of that caliber. You're the bitches I fucked about 4 and under. These bitches was like 7 and ups.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there like, yes. I was like, wow, these bitches are just here ready for us. Guys, when are we going to fuck them?
We're not.
What?
We're not.
They are not on the menu tonight, my brother.
Right. I mean, they said that he be like videotaping, like secretly, like recording people. So I'm glad you did.
I was like,
it's a shame.
I think Cassie. Somebody said it. Cassie was there. I'm telling you, it was some of the finest women I'd ever seen in my life, and I was just ready to fuck. And then they left.
They were
gone, but the niggas multiplied, went from 4 to 8. Who are these niggas? These niggas is buff, looking like they trying to stop you from leaving.
The gremlins got wet.
It was almost like a hell in a cell.
Niggas in the back, them niggas multiplied.
It was almost like hell in a cell in the WWE when they dropped that cage and you stuck in.
But what's weird is, why did they all leave at once? Why did they leave, like you said, 10 by 10? That's what's weird about that story.
That's what I said. Somebody had to have told them, or either because he didn't even try to stop them from leaving. So why was he trying to stop me from leaving?
Yes. And you know what? And you've heard, and I've heard people say repeatedly, going to a Diddy party, there's a time when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
And if you stay after that bewitching hour, then everybody know what you own and what you with. So many people have said, so many celebrities have said that shit. And that's
you
why
gotta
like,
tell them no.
They have all said it. They've like, yeah, you can go to a Diddy party, but there's a time to leave, and you need to leave when that time comes, or you with the shit.
Well, that's what I kept thinking. I said, if he keep telling me to stay and I find a reason to stay, whatever happened to me was supposed to happen. You gotta leave. Why would you let a nigga sit here and keep telling you not to leave?
Right.
You won't leave.
Yep.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Like again, like a woman, I'd always tell women, and I used to have. That's why I was saying it. So I sometimes can feel when women say something happened to them, because I know even me as a grown man, I kept thinking, well, will this fuck up my future if I look like an asshole as I leave?
Yeah.
If I sneak out in a nice way, then it's cool. It's like even when you leave your homeboy party, if you like, well, I'll show up for 5 minutes, because if I don't show up, he gonna think I don't like him, and we boys. So I'll show up, but then I'll say, something happened, I'll leave.
Yes.
Right.
It's
So you
just like
try your best to fulfill the obligation.
navigate it. Yeah. And in the music business, it's like that, because when I was in the music business for a short time, you knew the niggas who was doing coke, you knew the niggas that was doing crack, you knew the niggas that was doing heroin, because them niggas would dip off. And all of the niggas that did that shit would do it. So yeah, it ain't like a nigga just break out some motherfucking Peruvian cocaine and just start dicing the shit up on the mixing board. No, them niggas would go in a little side room in a little old mic booth or something like that, and they would do it. And everybody who did it knew what time it was. They would go and dip off with them niggas, and y'all niggas tying off, whatever the fuck y'all doing, y'all would just do that shit. And everybody knew, oh yeah, that nigga, he do that shit, so they going to do their thing.
But that's why I'm asking y'all, and for everybody that's up here, and y'all walk around and y'all go in the order y'all want to, are y'all truly believe that y'all ready for fame and all the shit that comes with it, with all the stories y'all have heard of people who were exposed to it and how they got to where they got?
How much time alone do I get with Cassie?
You'll take the dick for that?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, nigga. There it is. You see, like I just that nigga gonna be like, I'm sticking around for Cassie. Yeah, well,
No, I ain't gonna lie though, but some people took it. Did not some people take that and say, well, it's worth it? Even Biggie, when he said the girl looks so good, I suck on her daddy's dick to be with her.
And Cassie gonna be telling him, take that.
Bro, I'm just saying, I've seen niggas do the shit.
Yeah,
just like the little nigga, Lil Ron. Just like Lil Ron.
Lil Ron, he told him, he said, you'll get a Grammy if you
study here and win a Grammy, nigga. What you doing? And the nigga stayed. That's what it was. I'm telling y'all, hey man, y'all fuck around long enough, you will find out.
You didn't hear it? And Lil Ron, that's a wild name to have, but his name was Lil Ron.
Yeah.
They got the videos and everything. A Puffy just sitting up there telling this nigga.
Yep.
You got to do what you willing to do what you need to do to get the Grammy and be producer of the year.
Yep. And the nigga stayed.
Nigga stayed.
He did it. And that's why even with the shit he had where he was complaining, talking about he was like about to get they was treating him like a pass around. Nigga was fucking around and found himself in the studio with Cuba Gooding Jr. and the Cuba pressing the nigga. It's like, nigga, that's what you did. Anytime my motherfucker been around a motherfucker and they been on some gay shit, first thing out my mouth, hey man, I ain't with that gay shit, bro. What you mean, nigga? You know just what the fuck I mean. I ain't with that shit. Plain and simple. It just start, and when you tell most niggas that shit, that's on that shit, they know what it is. And then leave your ass alone. But that nigga, he stayed. And that was just like the thing with me. I didn't want to go down that road and fuck around and all that bullshit. I was trying to do it myself. We was trying to do it with the little money we had, and we couldn't get it done. Chalk the shit up as a loss. It is what it is. I'm not fucking around because I don't want to find out. But it's a lot of niggas that do want to find out because they want that feature. They want that song, just like the nigga from Chicago, Danny Boy.
Ooh, yes.
What I think it is.
Drug in the world.
I think you can't be scared to be who you are. Like, you can't.
But CJ, are you willing to would you want the fame that we're all seeking by doing these videos? We fuck around, blow up. Now you casting out size. It comes with something. Now you got commercials, then you got all these things, but you don't get these things. They didn't choose to let, what's the fat comedian name that in everything now?
Drewski.
That don't you don't get in them spaces
like
doing
that, bro.
nothing.
Yes.
Without sacrifice.
You're right, Tommy. He did something.
Yes, they
Yeah,
all
He
do,
did a
bro.
lot of something.
I'm not sucking no dick to get in them spaces. If that's
Well,
what
how do
y'all
y'all
implying.
know?
Just a little. See, they hit
Just
you
a
with
little
that,
dick.
be
Just
like,
a little dick. No, I'm not sucking.
Not
no
even a
dick.
tip. You ain't not just a tip.
Not just not the tip.
That's what it. That's
Man,
how
y'all
that
out
shit
of
goes.
control.
But like, okay, lady CJ, I'm gonna ask you. We'll get in the heterosexual part for a minute. If you're dealing with like this big time motherfucker, and they like, hey, we can get you on this thing. We're gonna get you on our platform. And he said he did you like Loon did me and put his hand on your leg. He's like, you good with the contract? You know what that means. Yes, you old enough to know what that means. Do you think you could say no and still want the deal? You remember Harvey Weinstein? That's literally what he did.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would have to say no. I'm off the market, but I could see how it's hard to say no.
Well, then
The most
ignore that email I just sent you. Don't.
most addictive drug in the world. I mean, like Hollywood, but like you said, like it's a lot that comes with it. So I can honestly say I do this for fun, but I'm nervous. Like Tommy, like I'm really nervous. Like you say, you mess around and blow up, and then you get attention. That you ain't really.
You ain't ready for it.
Yeah.
But most women don't. Most women, they like, shit, I'm taking a dick anyway. I might as well take this one. That's going to get me this. That's going to get me somewhere. That's going to elevate me. They do it all the time. It's very, very rare
But I
that you
think
find a
that's why a
female
lot
that's
of.
in that position.
But Brian, I think that's why they test dudes, though.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Because, like, how can I believe you're supposed to be in my circle and keep all my secrets if you ain't willing to humiliate yourself in the worst possible way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how they get them.
That's what it is. And nigga broke, nigga ain't got shit. And you can show a nigga that you can put him on, and you can prove it. And this the other thing what niggas don't realize too. It ain't just one nigga sitting there propositioning you. It's 7 niggas that's sitting there like we all do this shit.
Yeah, they convincing you.
Yeah, they convincing you. It's peer pressure.
They point to another nigga. They look at you and they tell you, you see how Usher got on? How you think Usher got on?
How you think them niggas got on? And you see them niggas sitting there saying, hey, nigga, hey,
Kind of like the despot.
Convince this nigga to do it.
Kind of like the despot. He
He
was like,
talking about
hey,
the
they were
other
so
guy.
convincing.
Yeah,
they were so convincing. I thought I could do it.
I thought I could do it. And that's what it is, bro. It's like, that's the thing that people don't realize. When you ain't got shit and you got a nigga that's telling you, hey, I can give you this. I did it for this nigga sitting right next to you. You sitting in the studio with another nigga that's with that shit. Them niggas is going. That's what it is. And it's like either I don't and I'm out, or I do and I'm in. How many niggas is really gonna turn that shit down?
Especially like you said, they're struggling. Go ahead.
I got a story for you, which is interesting that you bring this topic up, because I'm a musician, right? So I played for a few artists before and things like that. So I have a little bit of connections with a few people. So I knew this young girl. She was sweet girl, right? She great singer. She wanted to sing backup for Lady Gaga, right? So she went on tour with her and everything. Came back. The girl came back as a whole man. So the point being is of this story is this, that you don't even have to be in the limelight to get caught up in craziness. It's even the background stuff that you can still get caught up in. So it's like you said before, people think the fame is you being in the spotlight and going through hell. No, you can be in the background and still go through hell.
Yep. And
they fighting to get in the circle.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's a lot of them that thought they was gonna get put on, got fucked, and never got put on.
Yes.
And who you gonna tell?
Yep.
What
And
was
a lot
y'all
of times
talking
that
about? I
was the
was on
way.
a phone call.
That's
What
how
y'all
you got
talking
on
about?
years ago before the internet and shit. That's how you got on. Niggas like Luther Vandross and all them niggas, they was backup singers for Dionne Warwick and all of them motherfuckers. You became, that's how you got your chance. You sang backup for this person for so many years, then you got a shot. Jill Scott, she was writing all them motherfucking songs and shit like that. And then she got her chance because she was the fat girl. Amazing voice, but that's how that shit was. So they do that shit. They tell you, hey, look, you seen backup for such and such for so many years. then you might get a chance. But so many don't, and only a few do.
So does that mean that there's some truth to that? What is that YouTube lady that's always?
Oh, I know you're talking about Jaguar Mills.
Yeah.
Jaguar White.
Yeah.
Jaguar is crazy as fuck, but she's
But,
crazy
yeah.
because of some of the shit that have been done to her.
Yep, just like Orlando Brown.
Yep, they crazy as fuck,
Did
which
y'all-
is why
did
they
y'all
do
see
it
that
to them. What they do is when they finally come out and they do say something, they're so fucked up that either they let them tell it because you say they crazy, or they do like Marilyn Monroe and they kill them.
Yep.
When Marilyn Monroe got ready to tell what was going on between her, Robert, and JFK,
Yep.
They
she didn't make it.
Unalived her.
And they said Hayden, and then they said Hayden Panettiere, the girl that just passed, she had told them that she had written a book about all the people who had messed with her when she was a kid.
You out of here.
Yep.
We're not letting you do that.
And unfortunately,
talking about can we talk?
Bro.
Oh yeah, you remember Kevin Campbell when he brought out that he had been high since he was 12. He had been in sex parties since he was 12.
How does that happen?
What about Neve?
12-year-old doing coke, bro? They doing it to him.
What's that that white actress name? Was it Neve Campbell? Not Neve Campbell. She used to at 12. She was at parties drinking. Oh damn! I can't remember my name. No. She was as an adult. She played in that Adam Sandler movie. Was she
Drew Barrymore? Oh, I know you're talking about. She was the fire starter. Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. 5 years old. She said you drinking that. She drank at 5.
Yes.
Drew Barrymore said she drinking at 5 years old. She was drinking
and partying with adults. That
Why?
shit's crazy.
Remember Liza Minnelli, mama, who was in Follow the Yellow Brick Road. That was her mama.
Oh yeah.
Her mama had gotten fucked. Then Liza got fucked.
Yep. And look.
And don't forget about Shirley Temple.
You talking about just think as recent as R. Kelly, the girl that he turned into a boy, she got served up by her own fucking parents. They literally sent her with him. Who's gonna send? Why would you send your underage daughter with a grown ass man to do an album in Florida for however long it takes? These parents be serving their kids up, bro. They do it because they want that shot.
That's what Hayden Panettiere said. She asked her mother, "Why did you take me at 8 months old to do this?" And the mother said at first she just thought she could get some free pictures out of letting them take pictures of her daughter. And she said when they hired her, then that was money coming into the house.
Bro,
and so when you get used to that money, people don't understand what'll happen.
Yep.
Like you said, why would any of those people have let Michael? I don't give a fuck what Mike Jackson did. Why would you let your child go to stay with Mike? But then not only that, but after the trial, they still let their child go stay.
And Mike still did it. So what that tell you?
After you saw the marriage certificate between R. Kelly and Aaliyah, why did you? What else do I need to show you? What else do you need to see? And it was just like even with my daughter can sing her ass off. And I told my wife we can't because one of us gonna have to quit, and it's gonna probably need to be me because I'm gonna fuck. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot somebody, kill somebody, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody gonna tell me, "Oh, she with the manager." Nigga, I tell you what, motherfucker, ain't none of y'all niggas gonna be safe if I don't see my daughter in the next 15 motherfucking minutes. Everybody's gonna be going down. We gonna all be on the news.
The girl that R. Kelly pissed on, she came out. Did y'all see? Sparkle's niece, and she said that her aunt told her to go sit on R. Kelly's lap and rub his head.
She absolutely did.
But Lady CJ, even more in the book, she talked about how the whole family was sitting around and talking about, and they excused everything that they knew about R. Kelly. They said, well, he can get her an idea, a record deal. He can give her more exposure. They excused everything
Sparkle was trying to get on herself.
Yep.
That's why she bought her, because she knew that nigga's vice, and that's why
Right.
she did
He's
it.
a-
Them other hoes that was on the fucking show that did the shit Surviving R. Kelly, them hoes went to the church that I went to.
They
Them
was
hoes
with
was
it.
recruiting each other,
They was
bringing them
with it.
to the studio. Yes, they was
was with
bringing
it.
them. They knew.
And she said that R. Kelly told her father that that the video leaked that he was pissing on the daughter, and R. Kelly is still alive.
But you know why though? Because they took the money, so they felt guilty because they took the money. That was the whole thing with that shit. It was like it wasn't a thing where he rolled up in some fucking unmarked white van and dragged this little girl off and was just with her. That ain't how that shit went down. Them people was bringing them to her because they all knew. It's a whole little circle. That's why I said all them motherfuckers got to go. The managers, the fucking people that was the assistants, the people that was coordinating the flights. They flying these motherfuckers around. That shit was. It's like my man saying New Jack City. This shit bigger than Nino Brown, nigga. This shit was a fucking operation, and they did the shit intentionally. They knew what the fuck it was. Everybody in the city knew what it was. We all knew, nigga. The nigga like little young girls. You will see R. Kelly.
Think about it, right? But think about it, Brian. Fame matters that much to people.
Yes.
Again, Demi Moore's mama sold her for $500. $500. Now I know inflation is shit, but that wasn't that much in the 80s.
$500. $500.
Still $500,
It wasn't that
motherfucker.
money, guy. It wasn't that much, motherfucker.
It ain't 1720. If it was 1720, now I might go on